depression, hated, anxiety, clutch more souls. A few thousand to live, a few millions enough. Now, to become, to succumb, crunch, to feel the hatred, to grow numb. Destroy it all.
Your exhibition I think it's time we blow this thing. Get everybody in the stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
All right. Hello, y'all. I'm Koyo, the guy currently hyperfixated on Uma Musume, and I'm here with the lovely Courier Dubois, the holder of the stone mask, I've heard, you know.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess that works. I was going to say I'm currently hyperfixated on Remnant 2. That's my that's my hyperfixation.
Dude, I used to play that a good amount with a bunch of friends. You know, I need to get back into that. Actually, we never beat the final boss. I need to bug my friends into doing that.
I've been having a lot of fun with how much the game really likes to make fun of you and take you for a ride, which is what we're going to see here tonight at WASD Granblue Open number 40. 40 weeks. Granblue, oh my god.
Dude, if you count vanilla, it's like 120 weeks or something.
I know, it's crazy. Like, we're a month away from 1 year of Rising. That's crazy to me.
Weird.
Yeah, I know, right? It doesn't feel like it.
I didn't actually think it would be straight up an entire year since wow. Took me a year to finally get into Master. Wow.
It took me a year to mention how we have Matcherino again tonight. Woohoo! Yay! Yippee! Matcherino, go contribute codes. I know I need to go do that right now. Every time you go to Matcherino, you are able to claim a code. It's us a single quarter to give to our players, along with some additional sponsor quests like subscribing to Matcherino on YouTube and downloading the Skullgirls Fighting RPG app on iOS and Android gives you a solid 80 cents. So, good chunk of change goes to our players tonight, and we're looking at how many folks? I think like 60 some.
Yeah, just about as well. 60 people. Like, it's pretty nice to see these brackets still staying pretty big and consistent, honestly.
Honestly, the game is still growing. Like, I know a bunch of recent tournaments that have started up have also been reaching these numbers, so everyone still here, still leveling up. And we're going to be seeing some players who are kind of returning to the game in a bit. We got Medusa on Beelzebub, got second place at Climax of Night in Type Lumina, and Eddie Franco on the Katalina, also kind of coming back. Consistently placing about top 16 in a lot of these brackets, so very excited to see how these two go off against each other.
Yeah, gonna be really interesting. As you mentioned, Medusa, NBTL player we've seen multiple times throughout like the lifespan of Type Lumina, showing off that they are one of the best at that game, and now going to be showing off their prowess here in Granblue. So I'm honestly wanting to see just how well they can do against Eddie. Eddie, a very consistent Katalina player, has been playing for a long time, even since vanilla days. So they have a lot of experience in this game. So I'm wondering, how does that shape up? A traveler from a different game versus someone who's veteran to Granblue.
So far, I just want to say I'm loving Medusa's spacing so far. Not that it matters in this moment, but like Medusa's been playing at all the exact angles, just the tip of these ranges. But Eddie gets that first hit into some corner pressure now.
Yeah, can't just chicken jump like that, and gonna be taking some good damage. This could be a left-right mix. Yeah.
Got it.
Takes it for the round. Yeah, that is one thing that I don't see many Catalinas actually show off, is that 214U. It can give you a very awkward left-right mix in the corner. It's very different that way. We don't usually get to see too much stuff like that in this game, and even still, it's not the best because there is a guard button, but it's still something you should bring up whenever you have the opportunity.
And it's especially weird on a character like Katalina. I wouldn't necessarily equate left-right mix with someone like this character. Going a little bit for spacing. Okay, just a simple jump in.
This is going to take you all the way to the corner. Still, one of the biggest strengths of Katalina is just having that insane corner carry for just 50 meters.
Ooh, smart read on the BC, but still gets punished by that dive kick.
That's something you really have to watch out for. And Katalina is not necessarily bad for going against Bubs because they have a good meterless DP that can take out the dive kicks, but it doesn't really seem like Eddie's quite ready to react to them.
Ooh, simple confirm, gonna spend all of our BP. Is this gonna be enough? Yes, with the ultimate spender. It's looking kind of scary. The Beelzebub has like odd damage, it feels like. It doesn't feel like his damage ramps up until it's like, oh wow, 40% gone, cool.
Bubs has some like very consistent damage with just EXs, but once they get the meter, it's like the damage can actually feel out of control at times. If they spend like super, the damage actually feels incredibly high, but usually it's going to be a lot of these ult skills that just pretty much give like very good consistent damage overall.
Ooh, good side switch. Medusa doesn't get the pickup though.
Ooh, nice catch on the roll right there. Push you back into this corner. Yeah, that was going to be a little awkward to try to anti-air there.
Not blocking your toes, straight into super here. Right now, about equal life. Next hit. Ooh! Medusa taking that first game.
Very, very nice.
Getting
From
straight
what I'm
back into
seeing,
this.
Eddie's actually being fairly patient here, but possibly just a bit too patient, having a little more opportunities that they could take their turn, or, you know, just try to go for these anti-airs, because Medusa is doing a lot of just empty jumps, just trying to see, it's like, I want you to do something. I want you to either try to go in, or I want you to use a DP and just make it whiff. Like, just these little neutral jumps, just to get Eddie, like, wanting to do something. And they're not really taking on it, which is a good thing, but at the same time, you could take up so much more, like, mental space if you actually just go in and use some of the opportunities that Medusa's giving.
You know, I ordinarily agree with that kind of advice, but we've seen a few times in this round alone that the moments that Eddie tries to go in and push that advantage, Medusa's just ready for it. So it's hard for Eddie right now to get any sort of pressure established when you have someone like Medusa who's going to space out your DPs and take that first round game number 2. Yeah, I think that's just the risk.
Okay, still just trying to play this neutral game. Yeah, on block, can't really take your turn again, but good still. Not too much. Yeah, that sweep, gonna be catching a good amount. Can't just try to walk back against Beelzebub.
Tries to go for a throw bait, blocks the DP. Good spot dodging. Eddie's knowledge of the character is strong. I'm just trying to figure out, I think he's just not getting the tempo down quite right. Be a big game changer though. Turn into the corner. No! Drops it!
A little unfortunate there. Possibly wanting to keep a cooldown. Now just, once again, having to sit through the pressure. Nice dodge for the first one. That's plus. Yeah, you wanting to use the Brave to counter. The DP. Oh, that was a good hit. Just didn't believe in it.
Be careful. You're at about the life where if you're being too passive on defense, you could probably run up, get a command grab. Doesn't even need it.
Man.
Confirms a bit
Medusa.
tough.
40 taking it 2-0. Showing off like some pretty nice stuff. Just like, once again, as you're mentioning, was pretty good at just watching for any like Twitch reactions. Like, if you're gonna try to go in, I am just gonna take my opportunities, take my turns, and really just, I also feel was doing really well just seeing how passive Eddie was and just kind of just running away with it in most cases. If you're not gonna force Medusa to kind of respect something or at least show off different options, they will just continue to do what works.
Yeah.
And you're never gonna stop it if you don't change some things.
Yeah, and unfortunately, it's one of those things where if you realize a player's being more passive, you are probably going to realize when they're going to try and enforce their turn, which means you can bait it. I think just Medusa had a stronger sense of what... I forgot his name already. Eddie wanted to do. So, yeah, solid stuff to Medusa. We'll be moving on into our winners round 2 to go fight Sierra.
That's gonna be interesting. Goodness, it's been forever since I've seen Sierra. I feel. I think they play Katalina, so that might just be the same matchup again. That would be interesting. Granted, I honestly don't fully remember. Someone would have to correct me on that if they do play Katalina or not. But either way, we're gonna be getting our next match. We're gonna be having Rowlet versus Destin. This is gonna be pretty fun. Rowlet, you know, has been in the community for a long time. Absolutely loves this game. Anytime that they have to like shill this game, they will take the opportunity. So I always get to love like watching Rowlet play because you can tell that there's a good amount of passion there.
And on the other hand, yeah, you got Destin, TO extraordinaire, does stuff for Granblue Rising Academy and Training Mode Network Neo. Shouts to the thing I run. He's been running on Vikala lately. I know he has the Belial he can always fall back on, but he's really trying to make the Vikala work.
Yeah. I know a good amount of people are kind of dooming on Vikala, and I can kind of see the reasons why. Her zoning kind of feels a little awkward to use at times. Not necessarily bad, but it feels like there's a lot of gaps in it. It's definitely not as strong of zoning as someone like Matera or Fairy, and it definitely doesn't feel like it has the same strengths as like Kag, but it can be very awkward for people to deal with.
I feel like it's just Vikala is if you gave Lowain a gun.
Kind of, yeah.
Similar kind of gimmicky play style. Same kind of knowledge checks, same kind of shenanigans. Rowlet right now doing a solid job of enforcing pressure, getting in on Destin, but hey, gets his answer in return. Mark confirm off the spike ball. Ooh.
It's gonna be some pretty nice hits. Once again, you're in the corner. Okay. Not a counter hit BC, so it doesn't feel too bad. Good dodge. Yeah, once again, just playing at that spacing that Rowlet enjoys. Wow, I can't believe that UDP actually still hit.
Back throw, take your turn. Yo, you just supered? Okay, why would you do that?
Possibly
ought to be
thought there was
killed.
something coming from Destin.
No, he drops!
Oh, no!
Commentator's curse strikes right away. I'm so sorry, Destin.
Really, really unfortunate right there.
What the hell?
Ooh.
Liking the movement so far from Rowlet.
Yeah, so far, pretty nice. Now just kind of pushing Destin away from those cannons as well. Probably going to be pretty good. And now, once again, in this corner, what can Destin do? Does have the meter for UDP if they so please, but I mean, when's the good opportunity to do it? Huh?
Ooh, okay. Doesn't get much off of it, but hey, we're starting our zoning patterns. Run up, throw some rats.
Okay, now it's going to be up to Rowlet. Try to get around this zoning, and that's one of the best ways to do it, using that U Fireball. It was also just hit normally right there. Got a lot of the meter refund, and now back to full meter.
It's not getting too hot right now for Destin.
Needs to try to get something through, and yeah, there's the super. Those types of Twitch reactions. I mean, it's still one of the best supers in my opinion for just like looking at your opponent. Did you literally make any small movement? I'm gonna catch it.
Did you have a single brain cell fire off? Unfortunate for you.
Mm-hmm. It's like you're not allowed to really do that, you know?
No brain waves.
In all reality, that the rat ears are meant to take away all amount of brain waves in general. So, you know, Rowlet's just kind of helping with that.
I think right now, just Destin's not finding connections he needs with these normals. Pushing away. Oh yeah, just mash the rat trap. Okay. Then big. Okay, hold on. Get the link. Good. Oh, but too far away from the corner. Oh god.
Not gonna be a kill. Still has an opportunity. Wake up mash works out for Destin. That's gonna be a kill, taking a round for themselves. Still, can you take any more of that? You're gonna have to really work hard for this, I feel. Nice.
Get the star, best projectile on this character. I think it's like star, then spike ball, then the cannonball, and then the rest are fine.
Bomb is also pretty good.
Oh yeah, bomb's the one I'm thinking of. That one actually leads into a full confirm. Ooh, good Amare, pushing away.
Yeah, you gotta watch out about H trap at times.
Can't
really.
Wow.
Okay, that UDP was a little scary, just doing it on the full run-up. Oh, little pressure reset as well. Saw the stars going through. So uses the ultimate, gets the full confirm. Yeah, you can't spot dodge that. That will catch.
Ooh,
Okay, doesn't spend the meter.
Yeah, because I feel like Destin was wanting to hold on to it, thinking Rowlet was just going to break out immediately. Oh yeah, let's go, rats! I'm always
There we
cheesed
go.
to see those little guys.
Of course we say that.
What, do you expect me to say literally anything else? Of course I'm going to say it.
Sometimes I can hope.
You misplaced your hopes. I'm sorry, my friend.
Yeah, that's true.
It was too good to pass up. Okay, that no. As long as the rat doesn't show up again, that's my limit. I'm limiting myself to 2 bad cheese points. Woo. Destin's not limiting himself at all right now. Gets the Annie. Ooh.
Yeah, Vikala does have a somewhat decent 2H when it comes to having a hitbox behind her, and oh, nice job for Destin right there. Gonna be finding another round and putting this on to set point.
As much as I want to root for Destin, you know, he's my GOAT. Rowlet's like a good starter Pokemon. I want it to win. I want Rowlet to win. I'm sorry. Grass starters are the best. Don't at me. Ooh, bomb. Ooh.
Yeah, gonna be getting confirmed. Goes through the cannon, but yeah, the cannon actually makes it whiff, but doesn't really matter too much right there.
What a silly character.
That's the entire point of it, isn't it? Stars still out. Yeah, stars again. And there we go. Nice ultimate confirm right there. Getting the knockdown, sets up the rats.
That was
I can't
hella
believe that
clean.
UDP reaches.
I want to see Rowlet do it again. Just run up DP. DP on minus frames. Come on.
Full meter for Destin. Yeah, gonna be using the anti-air into the Raging Chain right there. And that's gonna be Destin taking it 2-1 against Rowlet.
Beautiful stuff from Destin. I kind of thought he was on the ropes there for most of that set.
There was definitely some scares there. Like, in all reality, it does come down to the zoning might not be the best. There is a lot of gaps, but it turns out that you have to just change your timings a lot. And as well, Destin didn't really use many of the 5U item throws as much. Like, we didn't really see much uses of the cannons, the item throws there. It was a lot of these 236L, 236M, throwing out the rats a good amount. And even though the traps, a lot of people like know those traps are more of a suggestion half the time. It can cause your opponent to press something and then they can get hit by those 236. So there are a lot of gaps in that pressure, but like if it causes your opponent to, you know, press a button or something, it leaves them open for more times that Vikala can actually get hits. It's somewhat an interesting plan, I feel.
I feel like something that Destin did pretty well as well was that Rowlet was always trying to push in, and Destin just either wasn't respecting it or just felt out like, yeah, I'm just going to press buttons here. And more often than not, it actually worked out for him. He got a lot of confirms off that way. Just Rowlet kind of being too aggro on his approach, trying to be a bit too aggressive, take his turn a little bit too much, and Destin managed to take it. So, good little reversal there.
Yeah. Rowlet, she definitely tried to run in a good amount, and I do feel when it comes to fighting Vikala, you really do have to just walk a good amount. Because you need to be ready to go for some of these spot dodges or some of the rolls, sometimes even just to crouch under the 236M. So there are times where running is a bit of your detriment. Right now,
speaking of running,
yeah, this is actually a matchup where I feel like both players can either run away or run in. So I'm wondering what they're gonna choose.
Right now, it's Tux running in. Insurgent took last night's Curry Koyo Dreamland. At least I believe he did. He plays real high. Yeah, Yago won. Insurgent did really, really well. My bad. I commentate that. I'm like, I'm forgetting.
I think Insurgent took the no, not the last one either. 2 weeks ago, I think.
Either way, Insurgent right now kind of pushing up. Okay, the DC there.
Do like the 668 just to get out of the corner. Good throw right here. Needs to make up the life difference, though.
Could have been a scary little spot dodge there from Insurgent. Doesn't get punished.
Has to get out. Yeah, the red bomb. Even getting rid of the bros like that. I don't see the Flame Wheel bros getting beat out too often. That was interesting.
Well, are you going to walk it off if you get shot? Even if you are in a pinwheel with your buds?
Well, maybe if I'm on fire.
Okay,
maybe.
true. Fire beat bullet? What's the Pokemon typing on that? Oh, sorry, that's
fire does
Power
beat steals.
Okay, true. I'm liking the pressure right now from Tux. Good response to the H-Cat. Oh, I love men. Such a good move! Just throw it out! Forget about it!
Ooh. Big wake up buttons right here. Gonna be taking Tux over to this corner.
Okay,
oh, the handshake.
No!
Oh no!
Tragic stuff right now! Gets the throw. Same setup.
Has full meter as well. Oh, we're probably gonna see an HPA? I would have actually liked the idea of just going for the HPA right there. Probably could have saved yourself a little bit of life. But who knows? Tux has a different plan.
I think if Tux was looking for it, I don't think Insurgent gave him a chance to grab it off of that first. Once that pressure sequence started, there was no space for Tux to actually do anything. Big punish here. Tux throwing out that huge heavy awesome sauce. You can always punish that thing. That's just gonna be it. Oh my god!
No!
Enough time for Iggy?
Wait, there's no way Iggy can make this comeback. Look at that health. No way. Wait a minute. Can you play Mario Party? Can you get through it? Chip damage is going through.
Oh, just enough time. He got it. Oh, no, out of chip. Danger rat race.
It was a good attempt right there. Maybe if it was the meat, maybe he could have survived it. But yeah, just the corn is not enough. And oh boy, here we go. Slow kill right there. Gonna be getting you over to the corner.
It was gonna go so crazy if Tux actually made the comeback off that.
Ooh. Oh, counter hit, but doesn't really get anything off of it.
It's the overhead. Just trying to poke out here. Ooh, good DP. Ooh, spendy. Burning through a lot of DPs here. It's not gonna matter. Nah, it's gonna be one more hit off this. One more setup with the trap race. Ooh, throw baited.
Yeah, I think the last two times we saw with the H-Rat race, it was throw. And so this time, expecting the throw again. JU gonna be taking it. Insurgent, one round away.
Missiles up. Ooh, okay. Same side.
Yeah, just hold on to that guard button right there. Another throw.
H grenade. Ooh, no!
Great punish right here. Fortunately, since it does put Lowain airborne on the first hit, you do have to wait it out.
Gonna get a full confirm off the H shot. Oh no! Insurgent punishing Tux there for the clean 2-0. Yeah, it's hard to say what Tux could have done in that situation. Just made one too many risky plays, and Insurgent was always on the money there.
Speaking of money.
Hey, speaking of money.
Ooh. We do have the match arena that we can always shout out. The match arena, what a beautiful, beautiful place it is. And you can head on over to it by hitting the link that is currently in the chat right there. Head on over, hit the claim code button, sign into any of your socials, and it puts free money into the pot. You can also put even more money if you go and download that Skullgirls app right there. It puts in an extra 80 cents. You know, it's a good amount of money. It all adds up, and all the money gets put to our players at the end of the night. You know, we always want to go and support our community as much as possible. So please, just takes a few moments. And if you're feeling really generous, you can put in some money of your own. We do have different payouts at different price ranges. So if we do hit 150, we do get a top 4 payout. And I know it seems really far, but we've made it multiple times. So please, do consider doing that as well.
Say, Koyo, I got a question for you. Have you been paying attention to the bracket? Do you see any upsets that might have some impact on the rest of our tournament?
Woo! Okay, that's a very interesting one. So I was mentioning before we even got on, Zooey, another MBTL player as well. Just, you know, I've been seeing before, they've been doing really well in different brackets, and this time they beat Regale 2-1. That's a very, very big beat right there. Like that's someone that, you know, has been doing really well recently on the Eustace as well. We had them seated 8th right here. So it was definitely a really, really good match. And oh, wait a minute. I also now notice Katalina beat PP Man 2-0.
Yo, okay, my goat. No.
Dang, I can't believe it. I was
Upsets in
actually
round
fully
3.
expecting, like, I had this story and everything already. I'm like, oh yeah, PP Man beat me in losers last night, like in Kirby Dreamland. Like, I had this whole entire story going on and everything, and PP Man's in losers.
Your loss was for nothing.
It wasn't for nothing. It was exactly for nothing. I'm so sad. I don't even get my story out of this. I can't believe it.
Nah. PP Man doesn't want that. You're not a storyteller.
I
Not in
need
the
a new
script.
profession right here. Oh no, that's so sad.
Yeah, I mean, that's what happens when you have so many tournaments with so many killers grinding out like crazy. You're gonna see people that you think, oh yeah, they're top 8 contender. Yeah, they are, but sometimes they play against the other top 8 contenders.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes they just lose. Your favorite, your bestie, sometimes goes 0-2. It just happens. It's the nature of the beast when you have a stacked brackets like this. In
Yeah.
addition, I know another one last night that had a pretty impressive run with Kirby was Castiel. Seems like Castiel beat Enochi round 1. Could be a DQ, could be not, but still, hey, that's the kind of thing you see. You see a lot of solid players just dying real fast.
Yeah, that's the really unfortunate thing when it comes to that. Like, it does sometimes feel like you put in so much work and then some unknown OD player comes through and you're like, I didn't know I had to prepare for this. But I feel like that's actually one of the nice things about a lot of our brackets is it brings in so many like really good people, and we're still getting a ton more that are just coming in and saying, you know what, I might have a good shot at this game. Especially considering Granblue, like, I think is actually still on sale for like half off. I think so. So it's like half off. There's still gonna be more people coming in and everything. Like,
Nah, the sale ended a little bit ago.
that's unfortunate. But we're
But
probably
hey,
gonna go back on sale during like the Christmas time.
Absolutely.
So it's like we'll still be getting a lot more people coming through, and you know, there's a lot of people that can still just grind it out and just, you know, show off. You know what? I might be a real good contender here. You're gonna have to remember my name because I'm gonna be making it through and making it very far.
They're saying that to you because if they say you're gonna have to remember my name to me, chances are I'm gonna forget it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, very true. Heck, I can barely remember what most people play. It's like, oh yeah, that Kirby fella. I just played them a few days ago. Who did they play again?
They definitely play Vasaraga.
I thought it was Vayne, you know, different V. Right.
What's the character that would make Kirby the most upset if we said he played?
I mean,
That's
most
why I
people
went
would
with
be
Voss.
upset about hearing 2B.
Oh yeah, no, he's a huge fan of 2B. He loves 2B in
Yeah.
this game and in Soul Calibur 6.
Of course.
All right. It looks like Yui and Kaina played off stream. They missed that they were marked for stream. So give me a second while I find another set, because we got a bunch where we have one person ready, but not a second. In the meantime, I do want to remind everybody that we do have our silver event next week. Signups close on the 11th. So if you plan to join, please do so ASAP. You can find the link pinned, but depending on how you do, you can earn points to qualify for the Arc World Tour Finals at the end of March of next year.
You
So
should sign up
yeah.
sooner. You should sign up sooner rather than later because
We have a cap.
unlike you have a cap of 256, we're sitting at 159, so that is another 97 folks. But hey, silver event, that's a way to get points, especially if you're not able to travel that often. This might be your only chance to get points. You gotta really focus up for this, and it'd be a shame if you didn't get in because you were a little bit late on your registration. So make sure you sign up for that.
And yeah, that is not my decision. That is Arxis. They're the ones who set when it closes. So I cannot reopen it and let you in after the fact. So please, if you plan to enter by the 11th.
Yeah, I'm usually nice about letting people enter late, but next time it's gonna be like, sorry. I'm sorry.
Yep.
Too bad. No,
Sorry, time to
sad.
die.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Nothing more to be said.
You know, I gotta say, this is the second time tonight, not even planned, that we had story time just ruined. Yeah, your story ruined. Yui won 2-0 versus Kaina, so 2-0 over Kaina, damn. We're gonna be seeing whoever wins in Sierra versus Artorias is gonna be fighting against Yui, so it'll be brutal stuff no matter what.
You know, that's actually another one because Sierra actually beat Medusa 2-1. So we saw Medusa before and like showing off. They're actually a very good Bubs player. Yeah, losing 2-1 against Sierra, like that's actually a pretty good accomplishment too. It might be one of those cases where Medusa's still not, 100% acclimated to Rising yet or anything, but still, it's not necessarily the easiest of matchups, I feel.
Okay, there are some more upsets that I want to bring up as we wait for the winner of TiempoGris and Exelion to fight in nothing. We have Ashuraa taking out Iago Garitz and Regale.
What? Really?
And then you have Synn beating Obelisk and Kurbio. We got Narmaya killers out here. They'll be playing together in winners quarterfinals.
That's a very, very interesting one. But I also want to mention our losers now also looks kind of like an absolute shark pit. I looked and I'm like, right now, PP Man and Regale are having to fight in losers round 3. In losers round 3, that's who you have to fight. The 8th and 9th seed right there. That's crazy.
Yeah, and you still had like other strong players, like number 1 Artorias Glazer losing to Medusa.
Yeah.
What a good that's a good tag.
I still say my only regret in this bracket is that we didn't seed number 1 Artorias Glazer into Artorias. We should have done that.
Well, you know what's gonna happen there. He's gonna fight Artorias and then immediately DQ him like, you go get him, King. Like, that's not fair. That's just giving Artorias a double bye.
No. If that was like, if my tag was about my goat right there, I went into my goat, I'd be like, nah, I'm free to this guy. I just want the EXP. I just want literally be in the same room as you type thing, you know?
Oh, like he slaps your face and goes, I'm never washing this cheek again.
Yeah.
Looks like it's going to be TiempoGris versus Nothing. Oh, God. I just realized it's Nothing. I said the name Nothing. I'm like, oh, yeah, Nothing. And then I remembered who Nothing is. And I'm like, oh, God.
We've seen this matchup before, haven't we?
I feel prepared. I feel healthy. I feel ready for the mental damage Nothing's going to give to me. I'm prepared. It's going to be fine.
Yeah. It's been some time since we last saw this matchup of players before. We once had a Paragon, what's it called? Yeah, we had a Paragon block where it was just watching Nothing versus Tiempo, and it was definitely a very entertaining watch, to say the least.
It was one of the sets of all time.
Very volatile, to say anything about that. And I mean, I can't really blame either of the players. Like, it's a very, very scary matchup in general. And as we've seen before, Nothing extremely consistent, like even top 8 placer.
Oh yeah,
doing super well, showing off that this Ladvia character is a force to be reckoned with. And if you're not ready, you can die in like 20 seconds.
Yeah, you can't sleep on Ladvia.
Yeah. Like, Nothing is a speedrunner in many ways, I'll say, if you've ever looked at their Twitter. But yeah. And because of that, it really forces out a lot of defensive decisions from players. And when it comes to Tiempo, they like to use their defensive decisions for offensive purposes.
You love to see it.
They are very willing to DP when they have an opportunity. Very willing to use as many Brave counters as possible. Spend as much meter for UDP if they think you're going to try to safe jab. They will use every reversal option you could think of.
They're going to DP on minus frames. They're going to DP on your wake up. Love it.
I've seen that once, I think. I think it was a misinput, but I think I saw it once.
No, you see, whenever, even if you think it's a misinput, every DP on your opponent's wake up absolutely, positively is intentional. Because if it works, their mental's just gone. Mental stack completely gone. House of cards all on the floor. And if it doesn't work, it's really funny.
Very, very true.
So that's what matters to me, is that I don't care if I lose so long as I had fun and laughed my ass off. And that's why I go 0-2 in tournaments. Yeah, currently just waiting on nothing. Where is my goat? Where is he at?
We're not waiting.
Shut up. You can't do that to me.
Bro, you made the cheese jokes. I get to make 1-0 joke, okay?
No. Okay. Actually, no, it fits because we can only see on your PNG tuber only one eye. You are a Cyclops. You are fighting against nothing.
The other eye is just, translucent.
Oh, I can barely see it. Damn it. Here I am trying to make classical literature references, and no.
It's like, you can barely see. I have my hair covered in one eye. I can barely see.
Yeah, let me work on that. I can get my hair down.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
It's probably easier to move the hair up from the beard, if anything.
Wait, hold up. No, that doesn't work.
Soon.
No.
You just gotta grow it out a little bit more.
I just shaved today, okay? I just trimmed this. Because before it was like... Brr.
Well, I guess he ruined another story of mine. Thanks,
Yeah, no fun allowed. Fun is banned.
I'm never allowed to have stories here. Can't believe it.
Ugh. No stories allowed.
No, it seems so.
Yeah, let's just keep checking in on how things are going. Yoru Sensei beat Destin, so the rat is down in loser side. Okay, no, hold on. No more time. No more story times. Nothing's finally here. Oh my god, this is the set that made us lose our minds.
That's what I was talking about before. You just remembered it now?
I remembered when I saw Tiempo, oh yeah, Tiempo, I recognize that name. And then I saw the Beatrix, and then I just had, flashbacks.
You actually tried to remove it from your memory.
I had to. I purged it from my brain. And now I have to relive it all in stunning 4K as we get right into it. Nothing versus Tiempo. Run up command grab, okay.
Tiempo being extremely aggressive as always. Now also having the Delta clock, but taking a good amount of damage with that SPD. Yeah, here's the first use of the Brave counter. Does not want nothing to have any amount of pressure this early on.
I think maybe cash out in the super. Yeah, just get it done straight away.
Also takes away 1 BP. Wow. Okay, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but the super jump back,
I believe,
absolutely resetting the neutral space here. Great anti-air.
I believe. In the overhead, Tiempo with a fairly fast round 1.
I mean, with that level of aggression, it generally leads to really fast rounds, so I'm not too surprised here. But both players already using 1 BC, another reversal coming through from Tiempo. BC again. This is what we've been talking about. Very aggressive with these reversals.
Okay, things up. I'm really enjoying. Okay, then.
Like we said, DPs even on their own minus frames. Don't care. Just DP. See? Just DP. Both players with 0 BP now going to be taking some extra damage here as well. This should also get some really good corner carry. Not quite. There's a hit, but can't really finish it off. Both players super low. Great. Yeah, just crouch right there and just pressing on the lariat, knowing that H lariat does not hit people when they're crouching. So, great opportunity right there for Tiempo. Still very aggressive with the reversals.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think that's going to be changing anytime soon. It's really going to come down to nothing. Going to have to, you know, do that a lot more and just wait it out.
Okay.
Gets Boomer checked, probably wanting to go for the guard cancel, but, you know, you'll take the combo.
Oh, I forget if Stuff's headbutt? No shot!
It's not throw-in vuln, it's just a, like, armored unblockable.
That's gonna do it! Clean little confirm there from Tiempo, looking kind of hot and nasty right now. Okay, never mind.
Oh, but no punish! Uh-oh.
Gets the
Again.
link.
Yeah, now at this corner. Ooh, wanted to go for a BC, I feel, and absolutely getting stuffed for it.
Great bait there from Tiempo. Good spot
Nice
dodge. Uh-oh.
Yeah, that is how
This
you're
might
meant
do
to
it.
get around that. I think you're dead, yeah.
With a perfect? No, one more
Wow, that got
guess.
scaled.
It's okay. Tried going for the overhead. Denies the 8 golden letters. TiempoGris takes that 2. Oh, real fast. I remember them slugging it out last time.
Yeah, no, it was a very back and forth match the last time we did get to see them, but this time, Tiempo actually doing really well, being a little bit more patient than before as well, and I actually really do enjoy it. Still, once again, very aggressive with their reversals, but there were times that it's like, okay, I can just reset back to neutral and feel fine about it because, you know, Ladvia, not generally good at neutral. Beatrix, great fireball. Still has some really nice anti-air buttons and such. Doesn't really have to go in if, like, they don't want to. So it was honestly very, very nice and, like, just good to see that level of patience from Tiempo.
Yeah, I mean, hey, at the same time, Tiempo just kind of had a few grappler rounds, just kind of opened up.
He opened up
my
using
brain.
that 5U, and it was definitely an interesting one.
Yeah, just opened up nothing a few too many times.
It's honestly very interesting to see that the headbutt loses to the command grab, meaning that, like, the only way to beat, like, the 5U from Beatrix for, like, Ladvia is kind of just either mash or jump, and that's a very scary idea.
Hey, yo, we got the 236L merchant. Not quite the merchant. We don't got Sequel here, but hey, Zoe's on the screen. Excited to see this character. A little bit rare up against Ashura's Siegfried. Okay.
All right, so another Sig player. We don't get to see Sieg all too much, it feels, other than, like, Artorias. This character kind of fell off a little bit. I don't fully understand the reasons why, because this character is still very, very strong, very consistent if you just play them right, but, like...
I can tell you that's super easy. It's because 236H isn't just controlling neutral the button.
Yeah,
You have to try a little bit more now in neutral. You don't just get to win for free.
Yeah. Oh, I can't just use an EX. I have to spend meter now. My life is over.
That's what you see with characters like Six. Characters like Siegfried, they weren't as free to play, so people dropped him to go over to Belial, a character who is free to play. Yo!
No way that works. No way that works. Oh, it worked.
No cinematic,
Oh, but no
though.
cinematic. And yeah, just do it again. Who cares? I got more fireballs where that's coming from.
Synn right now. Ooh, good punish on that ender there.
Nice dodge. Can't believe they were still ready to get that throw tech.
Ooh, can't fade out something that vertical, but you can DP. Oh god.
I thought the dragon would be tall enough. Oh, great 2M right there. Should be able to get the kill right here, and yeah, Ashuraa in game number 1. Hitting game number
Very
1
clean
against
play.
Synn is, that's honestly not the easiest thing to do. I feel like we haven't
There we
mentioned
go.
too much about this, but Synn, a very, very strong player, has won quite a few of these brackets as well, and still really shows off that this Zooey character is a lot better than most people will actually think about.
She was the original character to fall off when Rising came out. Fantastic in vanilla, and then just fell off. Still great. Like that's a lot of these characters is that like, oh, I have to try, I have to work now. I don't want to work. I want to 6XL, eat hot chip, and lie.
Yeah.
Also charge the phone. Ooh, almost read the DP, but not quite far enough away. Good spot dodge.
Not able to kill, does not have any meter, but does get the dragon back. Good hit. And that's a kill. Synn taking a round.
Finally striking some oil. Hopefully Synn can make something work. Good 6XH, blow right through Ashuraa.
So getting the plus frames with the spinning slash.
Uh-oh.
My goodness, actually getting around the 2H, and there it is. That's a really good hit. Should be able to get you over to this corner. And look at that damage, too.
Mm-hmm.
That's not even like any stacks of like 5U. Oh, no, wait a minute.
That's
a
not going
lot
to
of
be quite
damage.
enough. This is honestly super spooky for Ashuraa right now.
No.
Okay. Run up sweep. We love our 7-frame sweeps.
My goodness. Ashuraa now just one round away. Oh, that was such a low 2H as well. A little scary there, but working out. Great anti-air with the spinning slash. Close heavy anti-air.
Ooh.
Okay. That's up the lightning. Just waits it out. Using the BC to try to take their turn back. Great jump right there. Can we kill? Does
I
have
would
full
assume.
meter.
Gonna get some dust loops. No! Combo limit. Okay. Shows what I know.
Has the full meter. Can use for the ultimate dragon to get some of the dragon gauge back too.
Oh god.
Or actually, wait a minute. 0 BP for Synn. Ashuraa, if they get like one really good hit, could just end this off right here, I feel.
Uh-oh, 6XM. Catches slacking. Same with the throw.
There's gonna be a DP.
No!
Oh, what a spot dodge! We hadn't seen that at all before. Synn was just ready, saying you can't boomer check me right here.
Mm-hmm.
Ready for that spot dodge. Wow.
Ooh, good avoid on the fireball there. Synn getting in.
Yeah, they're gonna be very big. Gets over with this dust loop and safe jump as well. Oh man.
More dust
Look at
loops.
this. Into the super. So this is going to be one more interaction. Throw not quite there yet.
Oh no! Second time does it!
Oh, that's scary, dude. I didn't think I would have to worry about wake up either JL or throw. What?
You got boomer checks, you got throw loops. Looking like Street Fighter 6 right now. Oh, to the gut, Synn! Gets the full confirm just close enough.
Oh, wait a minute. This is some really nice damage too.
Drops it, but hey, the throw punishes in time. Ashuraa backs up.
Doesn't have the dragon quite yet. And still has such a huge life lead, and there it is. Synn is going to be taking it 2-1 over Ashuraa. Man,
That was such a dominant run from Ashuraa to begin with, and then just Synn downloaded, figured out what to do, and managed to take it all the way home.
I just feel like Synn is definitely one of those players that does really well on adapting and just being absolutely ready. I mean, that reaction right there was honestly insane. Like, love to see those types of just in the moment reactions from Synn. But on a few occasions, like especially in the first game, we saw a large amount of fireball usage from Ashuraa. And one of the first things that we saw in like that game 3 or game 2 was just Synn starting to go over it using the spinning slash, just doing that a lot more, finding their easy way in, and then just running it once they had the corner. Once Synn had that corner, it felt like Ashuraa had no defense to like really get through. We saw like maybe one UDP, but like most of the time it was just trying to wait it out, trying to block it, and it just was not working.
Yeah, I think it just kind of came down to Synn playing solid, simple game. Plan to throw, do a safe jump. Plan to sub, do a safe jump. Give Ashuraa some rope to hang himself with. Fair enough, that's what caused Synn to move on. All right, we're going to be getting into our last bracket, or the last match before our top 8. We got Saltz on Djeeta versus Insurgent with more Eustace gameplay. Saltz knocking out Mukul and Nunda 1 earlier in the bracket.
All right.
Along with our Matcherino knocking out more of those codes. Come on. Use any of your social medias. You could use literally any account. You could use like Battle.net, Microsoft, Google, Twitter, Line. Any of that stuff. Claim some codes. 25 cents goes to our prize pool this evening, along with some sponsored quests. Download the Skullgirls Fighting RPG app on iOS and Android. Gets you a clean $1, along with subscribing to Matcherino on YouTube. As we head into the last game of our quarterfinals. Saltz is still on a tear. I'm really impressed with this Djeeta champion still.
Yeah,
still
it's honestly really interesting to see. Like, Djeeta was considered extremely strong before the patch, and then after a few of her nerfs was not really seen, but Saltz has just been staying on it, and just, yeah, once again, another one of these players that just shows off. No, you just got to play them right, and they're still just as destructive as before. Just getting this corner space, just keeping Insurgent down for as long as possible. Great spacing to get around the BC, but even still, Insurgent getting out of the pressure and setting up a little bit of their zoning.
Ooh, smart confirm here off the light. Gonna drive him to the corner. Party starter. Gonna be it? No, come on, limit. Insurgent still gets a chance! But the 6-6M.
Even still, one of the things that I love to see from Saltz is just how good they are using that Vorpal Blade, just getting so much corner carry, like in so many different situations. It's honestly so nice to see.
A little bit of a charge up. Compared to Gran, I don't see that many Djeetas go for the 5U charge. Not as applicable as Gran's 5U, but it's still hella good plus frames.
Yeah.
Not that it matters right now. Insurgent getting a full combo here. And Regale, no, just waits out for a throw one more time.
Ooh. Plus frames there, and you're gonna be using the super to get through. Putting Insurgent down to 1 diamond as well, so, you know, this is going to be a decent amount of damage. It's going to be one more touch, it feels, but Insurgent's the one that gets it. Can't quite finish it off, though. Saltz does not have any meter, doesn't dodge the Raging Strike, has to spend another BP and gets caught by the ultimate slow kill right there.
God, Insurgent clinging on to life. I want to see this one go the distance. I feel it in my bones. Grenade. Oh no! Random DP from Saltz there. Probably trying to catch Insurgent's pressure, some sort of gap, but not working out. It's the low! No confirm.
Yeah, unfortunate counter hit as well. That gives Saltz an opportunity to get out of the corner. And wow, the spacing as well to use the ultimate Vorpal Blade. And yeah. Okay, as we see the little bit of the charged 5U, as you mentioned before, really nice plus frames as well there. I get to see that a little bit more later, but still just trying to push Insurgents to this corner here.
I think Saltz is looking for the party starter, not getting it. Ooh, punished by the throw. The Regale setup, okay. Ooh, no, you were pressing buttons, and Insurgent manages to take that first game.
Believe in victory.
Still really, really good to see. Insurgent still very strong, showing off the Eustace, a fairly underrepresented character in most brackets, but has some really interesting tech that I know a lot of people want to see.
Ooh, good interrupt on that 2H there. No, I don't even know what that one is. Silly me, I don't know my buttons. 6XLs.
Red Rat Race, and that's going to be a pretty nice hit right there. What a wake-up mash into the super as well. This should be a kill right there with just the 1 BP. Man, Saltz stealing that round with a wake-up mash. I mean, they still had quite the life lead, so probably weren't too afraid of dying there. So, you know, take the chance when you have it.
Ooh, finally caught by one of these 6XLs. Super skilled though, Saltz opting to just go for a reset. Shotgun out. Yeah, Insurgent just slowly pushing out of the corner. I'm liking his movement so far. Trying to preemptively call out. Oh no!
Overhead, getting the counter hit as well for the knockdown.
66H. There we go. That's the name of that one.
Here we go. Back to the corner. Blue bomb is out. Great hit into the red bomb. Unfortunate. What a throw! I honestly was not expecting the throw reset right there, and neither was Saltz. Insurgent, 1 round away now.
Backing up. Tosses out the rat race. Ooh! Probably going for
Pressing on
something
the
there.
Not entirely sure what. Just possibly expecting that Saltz was not going to go for these other parts of the Rekka right there.
Ooh, caught!
Yeah, I think that was a little charge on the fireball. Big counter hit right here in the corner as well. Has full meter. Saltz, do you spend it right here? No.
No, you gotta save it for that next hit. Next hit is gonna do it for him. Insurgent playing full screen right now. Gets the sweep. Whiffs the 5U. No, 5H.
I expected that ultimate Vorpal Blade as well. Insurgent does not want Saltz anywhere near them. However, they need to get in, but this is not how you want to get close. Okay. Insurgent, super low on life. I don't think you can really afford to zone, and my goodness, the shotgun right there. Salt's going to be tying it up a game apiece.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Going through. Done. Nice roll on the red rat race.
Both these players starting to figure out each other's habits. It's sad. Ooh, that was a risky spot dodge, but didn't get punished for it. It's the full confirm here. Safe jab. It's the link. We're gonna see Super probably cash out here. Yes, we are.
That's a lot of damage, but I don't think that's quite gonna kill. Gonna need one more throw, even chip damage eventually, but oh, this is a nice hit. Baits out the throw, doesn't get the confirm though. Just a little bit too high on that. Has to eat this, and chip is gonna be available. That's gonna be Insurgent taking that round. Seemed like Saltz had an opportunity there, but man, Insurgent able to clutch up at the end.
Unfortunately, set point right now for Insurgent. Ooh, wow. Good blocks. So minus there for Insurgent. One throw, do it again? Nah. Yay, okay, do it again? Nah, nothing. Okay, was that cute?
Oh, the spacing was correct, but doesn't get anything off that with BC.
I can't predict Saltz's throwing patterns. My ass is never teching his throws.
I mean, at best, I can just mash tech the throws and just say, yeah, I knew it.
Well, at that point, Saltz is going to punish me for anything else.
exactly.
His tempo is really weird sometimes.
Hey, that's what you need in order to actually mix up your opponent on your pressure. If you can't do that, like right there, I thought that was a throw. That was insane.
Yeah, and that was such a risky play. You can mash out on that? Ugh.
Yeah, but even Insurgent not willing to take the chance on it, especially with this low of health. It actually means that Saltz taking these risks on their pressure is even worse for Insurgent.
Good counter poke. Oh, come on. Run up shotgun.
We're going to be going to final game, final round with these two players, Insurgent versus Saltz. Who's going to make it into the winner's side of top 8? We'll be finding out right here. So far, playing neutral a good amount. What a roll right there. Saltz getting the corner first. Already doing some nice damage. Gets the charge, and now they can use that when they want. Oh, still got hit with the red rat race, but the throw right there. The red rat race
back up.
hold
Okay, okay. Saltz not crumbling under this pressure. Insurgent has to find some way to open Saltz up. Otherwise, there's not going to be anything he can do. Ooh. Gonna confirm into super. Should be it.
Oh, wow. Still getting the kill right there. And that's going to be Saltz taking it 2-1 over Insurgent. Going to be making it on into our top 8 on the winner's side. Going to be facing off TiempoGris a little bit later after that. But my goodness, Curry, I have a little thing on the other side of the bracket that I need to tell you. It's super interesting. Can you believe it? Zooey, the Melty Blood player I was talking up before, beat Artorias 2-1. Or not 2-1, 2-0. 2-0. Actually beat Artorias 2-0 right there. And makes it into our winner's top 8. Sending Artorias down to losers, that is a huge accomplishment right there.
And I'm looking at what Artorias has to do to get to top 8. It has to beat Iago. The grand finals of last time.
That's insane.
This is now the prereq to get into top 8. God damn.
And you know, under most situations, I would say, you know what? It's Artorias. There's still a really good chance that Artorias can make it into top 8. I mean, come on. Like, we all know it's Artorias. I don't even have to be the #1 glazer to tell you that, like, Artorias can get into top 8. But against Iago, I know Artorias has some, you know, a little bit of a harder time with that. And I mean, who doesn't? Iago, an amazing fairy player, great mix-ups. Like, if you are not ready to fight fairy, you will die so fast, Iago.
And we'll be able to tell you who wins that set along with the rest of our losers top 8, rounding it out. After a quick break, we're going to send it to break, get up, get some water, get some drinks, get some snacks. You're not going to want to miss out on the rest of our top 8. So we'll be back in just a few minutes. See you in a few minutes. Some of my words. Oh, just in time. Welcome back to WASD Online Granblue Open number 40. I am your thirsty host, Aaron Curry, Courier Dubois. And with me is the hungry Koyo. I'm making a soul read that you are in fact hungry.
I have not eaten in
Hey!
a few hours, actually. There's times where I sometimes forget to eat, and I'm just like, oh yeah, I probably should have done that.
Yeah, Imperius switches the scene as I'm caught lacking drinking, and Koyo hasn't eaten food. So, hey, together we make one person who needs to take better care of themselves. Alrighty then.
Make healthier decisions. That's what needs to happen.
Yes, please. Take care of yourself. So, we are going to be going ahead and starting off some of our top 8 here. Still waiting on our loser's side, but we got winners all sorted. Zooey versus Synn on the top side, and TiempoGris and Saltz on the bottom. Be some real fun matches.
Yeah, gonna be some very, very interesting ones. And if y'all are liking what you're watching, head on over to that match arena. We still have codes to be claimed. All you gotta do is head on over to the link that is currently in the chat. Hit the blue claim code button, sign into any of your socials, and it puts a free amount of money into the pot, 25 cents to be exact. And as well, if you do the Skullgirls mobile game, just download that. It puts in an extra 80 cents into the pot. It's super simple, super nice, and it puts more money into our gamers' pots, or into their pockets at the end of the night. Yeah.
I mean, hey, they might have a giant ass pot.
Yeah, maybe.
Instead of backpacks, you just carry around like a sauce pot.
I mean, I could, I'm tempted to do that one day. Imagine I go to school one day, just like a cauldron.
A cauldron?
Yeah, just a really big pot, a whole entire cauldron, and it's just like, oh, what's that for? Oh, it's my backpack.
I'm gonna show up to school one day. Mind you, I haven't been in school for like a decade at this point. I'm gonna go to school one day with Disney's The Black Cauldron. That thing. It's gonna have all the green stuff swirling around in it, along with my textbooks. Magic skeleton textbooks at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, alrighty. It sounds like we're gonna be setting up for our first game of top 8. It's gonna be Zooey versus Synn.
Yeah. And I want to mention, I'm looking at our loser side of the bracket, and things are looking insane down there. It is truly a shark pit. Our first person to make it into our losers top 8 is actually Artorias. Mentioning that before, Artorias actually did go 2-0 against Iago. So Iago, who has been winning a few events more recently, if I remember correctly, won Kirby's Dreamland last night. I think won Open Burst, which was another recent bracket. Has been doing very well recently. Unfortunately, is not going to be making it into our top 8. But that really goes to show, like, yeah, Artorias, it's like, Artorias doesn't care if you've been winning recently. Can you beat the best that there is?
Yeah, this man, I think, is, if he wins this week, that'll be 3 weeks in a row for Artorias. So, God, just on a complete tear. Meanwhile, you have Yoru Sensei and Dragalia duking it out to start our match. Down there, gonna be fighting Kaina and Insurgent. I really want to see Kaina. After getting baited by Yui Kaina, I want to see it. Just as I want to see the 22 folks with Shadow Royalty live rating us. Thank you for joining us. You're just in time for our top 8. Getting things underway here soon.
Yeah, just gonna be waiting a little bit on Yui, which I haven't gotten to see play, I feel.
Nope.
So this is going to be interesting. I don't know who Yui plays. If I remember correctly, Yui used to play in Type Lumina. They played PCL, so a character with huge normals, great speed and everything. So I don't feel like we necessarily have a character that plays to the same idea as PCL here. So it's gonna be like, okay, I have nothing to really go off of. What are you gonna play? Is it gonna be something that's like still very good with fairly big normals, like something like Katalina? Or are you gonna play something that's like top tier because PCL was also top tier? Are you gonna play like Belial? Like, are you gonna play something that's like, I don't know, just a pretty person, I guess? Like
Uno.
Yeah, definitely. That fits that description.
Yeah, Uno's a pretty guy. I would say Uno's a handsome man, but instead we get, you know, I didn't want to be like, I expected, oh my god.
I love Latinas?
Yo!
Yo, Shadow the Hedgehog out here?
Let's go. Even just I love Latinas. We got X_ I love Latinas _X. By God, the power involved.
I love this so much. That is honestly amazing. And honestly, seeing the Vira, there was a small part of me that thought, like, it would be amazing if Yui played Vira. I personally love this character.
Yeah, I saw the name Yui's like, Soul Read Vira, probably. We're gonna be going straight away into it. I kind of want to just call Yui I love Latinas this entire set.
I mean, you definitely go for it. I wouldn't mind it at all.
Synn showing that doesn't love Latinas as much. Getting 2 throws in a row.
Nah, honestly, this is the fight to see who loves Latinas more.
Oh, is this like a luchador mask battle? Whoever loses has to relinquish their name.
Possibly. I shall regain the title of Latina lover.
I'm just imagining Yui standing in the middle of a ring right now, going, I can't believe I lost. I no longer love Latinas. And, like, drops it to the floor. Kind of like Synn dropping to the floor here. No BP, no nothing. Spot dodge.
Yeah, very, very nice spot dodge right there. You do constantly have to worry about Vira players doing that, because that can be a setup into the Lumen. Ooh, okay. Getting things started for Synn again. Not blocking the overhead. That's 6XM. Not necessarily the hardest thing to block if you fuzzy it, but if you're not ready for it, it can still open you up and give a ton of damage for Synn, and this should probably be the last hit right here. Can just build the meter. There we go. Never mind!
No!
Combo limit! I'm a liar! Yui, you have an opportunity.
Hold on.
Wait a minute. No longer perfect. Baits out the DP, but the chip damage, you didn't spot dodge!
You know what? I'm just gonna chalk that entire match up to Yui being distracted by some lovely Latinas. Just off in the corner. They're like, they're coming together, they're whispering, trying to, like, are they making fun of Yui? Are they, you know, being impressed with Yui?
There's a part of me that just loves the idea that Vira's over here just like, I'm sorry, Katalina, but I love Latinas more than I love you.
Well, do we know if Katalina is Latina or not?
I have
And,
no
like,
idea.
or the equivalent within the Granblue universe?
Mm-hmm.
Who's to say? All I know is that Yui's taking a small breather trying to figure out what's going on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a possibility that they have a second character. You never know if they have a sub, because this is definitely the first time that we're seeing them on stream here. They're still going to be picking the Vira, so may have just been taking a moment to, you know, take a moment just to see about the numbers, maybe even going to Dust Loop saying, like, what is this button? I have no clue how it works. I mean, she definitely does have certain certain buttons that can be a little difficult to understand at first, especially like her 6/6H. If you're not certain about how to beat that, or like it's minus or not, it can definitely be a bit problematic early on. So yeah, there's oh, she changed weapons.
Oh, okay. Got to get the premium sword. And I think Yui, I don't know why Yui went for SSBA there. 'Cause at that point, like, you were at such a deficit, you probably wanted to save, just go into transformation, make your comeback that way. So,
There is a part you said that it's like, getting rid of 2 diamonds, getting the extra damage bonus might be more worth than the install. But right here, Synn is taking so much life. Yeah, just not letting Yui get out of this corner. So just having to really play for their defense right here. Reversal SSBA doesn't get the animation.
tragic, but in return, a Barre. Synn taking that first round. I just gotta see what Yui can do. I mean, oh no, I think Synn's just on a rampage right now.
Yeah, once again, that 6/6H, if you're not ready for it, it will just sweep you.
He's through.
The dragon actually worked that way? I cannot believe it. It looked like that Synn actually moved their hurt box back using that dragon.
I mean, Light Arcane is -4, so I guess, yeah, you could probably have enough time to throw out the dragon. Ooh, giant spot dodge. Not having a lot of health, this could potentially do it. And it will. Synn moving on into our winners finals.
Man, extremely well played from Synn right there. Just not letting Yui have any opportunities to really play. The times that Yui really was able to get in and try to get something started, it was with the Raging Strike a couple of times that Synn is just absolutely ready for. I feel like I haven't actually seen someone land a raw Raging Strike on Synn, like, ever. It's actually insane how good their reaction is on that. Yeah, that it really did feel like Yui just had very little experience when it came to fighting Zooey and how to really get their pressure in and making it like to actually open up Synn. Because after a bit, if your main way of pressure is going to be focused around Raging Strike, you're giving your opponent a lot of ways to just you know, able to get around that. Spot dodge, DP.
Yeah.
There's so many different types of gaps that it can really be ineffective at times.
Too many answers that are too universal.
However, we are still going to be seeing Yui later on. Still is in the loser side of top 8. So we'll see how they do later there. But for right now, we're going to be seeing TiempoGris versus Saltz. Beatrix versus Djeeta. This is going to be a, honestly kind of funny one. These characters have very similar tools. Yeah.
Burning up command grab. Delta clock is up. Tries contesting with that far H. Saltz, uh-oh. Caught by that riding free.
And with the Delta clock, got a good amount of damage for it too. Wait a minute, are you dead right here? I think you are.
20% coming in here. Yeah, 20% from that SBA at that health, of course. Doesn't even need the full hits. Tiempo going nuts to start. Okay, Saltz methodically moving in.
Nice.
I'm liking the DPs, but not from there.
And another one just going through. Both these players just using reversals after another.
Whoa! Burning through all of what?
Wait a minute, though. There's still an opportunity. TiempoGris is going to be getting back 1 BP right here using the SBA. Now there's an opportunity. BP comes through. Oh, no. Bends it again. Tries to go for the throw. Throw from Saltz. One more throw is going to make it. Delta clock doesn't confirm. Double overhead. Goes for the sweep. Into the projectile. State plus. Chip is available. 2-2H actually goes under the fireball. Oh, I wasn't sure if that would work or not. Ooh, okay. That was definitely a really, really close one there. So, I didn't mention it before. Beatrix 2-2H. Generally very good in matchups that there are a lot of fireballs coming through. Her 2-2H just goes completely low profile, beats most projectiles in this game, and because of that, it can make different Shoto matchups really, really hard for the opponent. And we hadn't been seeing many of them. Most of the time, we've just been seeing TiempoGris just jump over these fireballs. So this time, going in with that 2-2H, just going straight under it, was a really, really good change of pace. They're going to be taking their first game. Right now, we did have a bit of a spectator bug, so things are going extremely fast. Playing the Super Turbo of Granblue Rising right here. Oh my goodness, wait a minute. Seems like Saltz is going to be the one that took the first round here.
Hopefully we're back to normal speed now.
I doubt it. Yeah.
Nope.
There we go.
Get some clashing. Okay. All side switching. BC's back.
Oh,
yo,
the offensive
what's
DP.
that? DP mid block string?
Yeah, just saying, like, I might be minus, but my turn ain't over. Oh, wait, maybe it is. Oh, that's big. Gets rid of both the BP. This is going to give TiempoGris an opportunity. Can they take it? I think we're caught up as well. Plus frames. Just waiting out a reversal from Saltz. Just now walking back. Tiempo, you don't have the life lead yet. 6XM actually catches the riding free. DP on the U Fireball. But the backdash to bait the throw. Saltz taking a game for themselves and tying it up.
In victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Like just Saltz backing up, not letting people get away with any shenanigans straight off.
But it really does feel like any time that Saltz throws a fireball, it's a really big risk because you always have to worry about this riding free.
Ooh, into the throw. Backing up, Saltz getting some aggression going.
yeah, that's minus. You can punish it. Here we go. Saltz getting an opportunity. A lot of
Full corner
too.
carry.
And with the corner as well, Tiempo with only the 1 BP gonna be taking some extra damage. Any hit really is gonna matter here. UD can get out. Okay, you have an opportunity and Delta Clock available. Wake up mash! Oh no, Saltz gonna be eating that up and taking a round, putting them on set point. Let's see, can Saltz make it into winners finals? Is Tiempo gonna be bringing it back?
Full confirm here is not going to do the most damage, but it's going to lead to something nice and advantageous. Whips the throw. And Tiempo pushing out. Grabbing his turn by the collar, says, "You're coming with me."
Let's block low. There we go. Again, corner carry. Oh, the U Vorpal trying to get through, but the U Fireball working out. Side swap as well because your DP moves so far forward and puts them in the corner. Not gonna be a kill, but this is gonna be really close. Anything's gonna do it. Even command grab tries to go for that command grab.
That says no, none of that.
Skip is gonna be available as well. However, no meter for Tiempo, no meter for Saltz either.
So the clock's back up though.
That makes it even more dangerous. Oh, that was such a scary whiff, BC.
The throw does it. We're evened up.
Yeah, final game, final round for these two. One of them is going to be making it over into the winner's side. One will have to face the shark hit down and losers. Who is it going to be? Saltz making their offense. Another throw.
The third never connects. It's the dive kick.
Right into H.
Oh! Caught by that JU.
Back dash. Just trying to wait it out. The U Vorpal
party
blade.
starter.
Wait a minute. Look at this damage as well. There we go. Salt's going to be taking it 2-1 over TiempoGris. Going to be making it on to winners finals. Going to be facing Synn up there. Tiempo gonna be moving down to losers. Gonna be facing off the winner of Artorias versus Regale. We're gonna be seeing that later on.
Yeah, the bottom side of our bracket is insane. Some top players. You got Yoru Sensei versus Insurgent. No Kaina at all this bracket.
Yeah,
we never got a
unfortunate
chance
for Kaina, but my goodness.
Same with Regale, lost 2-1 to Yoru. Artorias took it 2-0 over Iago Garitz, and Regale took it 2-1 over Ashuraa. So this is a pretty diverse top 8.
Mm-hmm.
We got a Eustace, we got a Siegfried, we got another. No, it's not that diverse. We got 2 Eustaces. We got a 2B. Yeah, we got some good stuff.
Yeah, quite the character selection. And in all reality, saying that you have 2 Eustace in top 8 is like saying you've seen a unicorn. Like, that doesn't happen.
It's just a shame that we can't see them in grand finals.
Yeah, at best, we could probably see them in losers semis.
Mm-hmm.
But
broken ass
yeah,
Eustace.
But in all reality, to see both of them in losers semis, they'd have to get through some killers. Insurgent has to make it through Yoru Sensei and Yui. Like, Regale has to make it past Artorias, and then has to face TiempoGris, which, I mean, you know, when you have a fireball, any Beatrix immediately feels a lot harder to fight, you know?
Yeah.
It's like one of your main tools in neutral or pressure or zoning. It's a lot harder to use when you're fighting against Beatrix.
Yeah, you just get to ride free and just skip neutral.
Mm-hmm.
Very excited. It's been a minute since I've seen Yoru play. So excited. I gotta be careful when I say this. I'm excited to watch Yoru play the 2B.
And enjoy the player. Maybe not the character, but even still,
I'm
actually
neutral.
think...
I'm neutral on 2B. I'm not a hater of 2B. I don't want to catch flack from anyone else who's like, oh no, 2B is scum.
I am one of those people that will constantly say, there are certain characters I hate fighting, but I enjoy watching. 2B is definitely one of them.
When you're not on the receiving end, everything's fine.
Oh, of course. That's how I always say it. As long as it doesn't happen to me, every character's cool.
So true. Alright, race is going on. Insurgent not showing off any specific 2-2L NT tech. I mean, that was the first one of the set. We can't imagine him having that right away on lock. Catching out super here.
3 cannon shots, not the most amount of damage, but getting rid of the BP really is big here. One more throw, can kill right here. Empty into the low, nice block for Insurgent.
But hey, still holding on. Ooh, throw baited. You're already taking that first round.
That is one thing about Yoru that I almost always notice. They are very good at playing the strike throw with this 2B. Like, even though 2B does not have 6XL and can't really just, like, you know, mix it up between 6XL and throw or something, does have that command dash that really does help with a lot of it, and does also have the parry for you, which makes it so even if they want to mash, it's a little bit scarier to mash on some of these throw baits and such. You even have to watch out about that. The pod throw, even if you're trying to bait something, it's still plus, and they also get a combo off of it into the super. Let's see. Gonna be one more touch. I think even throw will kill here. Insurgent does not have many opportunities left. What a super. It's gonna get through, but doesn't. Oh, it lands! I thought she was gonna be too high for it.
Yo, the run up beaten by the Abare, okay.
Hey, no brave points for Yoru.
Nah, we mash.
Look, I can use that answer too. I don't have to respect things. I can mash.
You know, I don't want to say anything just yet, but that was a bad time for Insurgent there. That was some bad information given to Yoru. That Insurgent doesn't know how to deal with 2-2L. That worked 3 times. First time was just the check, but the next 2 times, each successfully throw baited, punished Insurgent for any sort of pressure. So that's important information. Maybe Insurgent doesn't know how to do with 2-2L. Hasn't been doing his homework.
Oh,
now we're in this blender.
This is gonna be pretty big right here. Once again, spending the SBA. Yoru doesn't really use many of 2B's ult skills. Mostly just wants to cash out for the super, get rid of the BP. And it really does matter because a lot of people do not like 2B's offense. So getting rid of those BP really makes things hard. And look at this. You're either going to have to spend or eat these throws. And Chip was also available. My goodness.
But 5N, my beloved.
Yoru is now just 1 round away. Yeah, you also have to watch out about those air-to-airs. 2B actually pretty good when it comes to air-to-airs and gets some pretty good conversions off them too. Pulse frames?
Trying to snag a 4H. I guess 5H. Oh no!
As you've been mentioning before, just the 2-2Ls working out so well. And then there's the empty jump into the low. Insurgent, I think, tried to go for BC and just gets caught. Again, another one of those BP, and just has to wait here for a moment. Great 6XL right there, actually.
Whips the throw, 5L connects. Okay, hold on. Catches the air throw, but no cinematic.
Tried to go for the slow kill, but just a little too slow.
Doesn't kill.
It actually did not kill. I can't believe it. This is false advertising. It only does half of its name.
We gotta Susai games. Sergeant, I'm liking the patience here. You gotta hold on. Tournament life is at stake. And it's cooked well done.
Yeah, that's still the unfortunate thing. These counter hit air-to-airs really makes 2B just a force to be reckoned with. You feel like you can't anti-air her. You feel like you can't be in the airspace with her. So it really does limit your options. And then, you know, Yoru's just also really good at seeing those types of patterns. Saw that Insurgent was trying to jump a lot just to try to get in. Saw that they couldn't deal with like the throw baits and the 2-2Ls, and just really ran with that as far as it would take them, and it worked out.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think that's the kind of situation. That's the set where you go, okay, I got to figure this out.
Mm-hmm.
This is where I got to sit down and go, what are my answers? What do I do? What kind of specific punishes do I get off of contesting 2-2L with a jump, with an anti-air of some sort? If I got one that goes that high, you know, what can I do? And I don't know the answer for Eustace, but if anyone could find it, it's probably Insurgent.
Mm-hmm.
So that is one Eustace down.
And we're going to be seeing the next Eustace come up against Artorias. Going to be Regale trying to see if they can still represent the Eustace. This is going to be a tough one, I feel. Even Regale put in the chat right there, I'm cooked. Can't believe it.
No, I believe I'm sending him my energy. My energy might be bad, I don't know. We'll have to find out.
You want to see about the Spirit Bomb. Ooh, great anti-air right there. See if you can continue on.
You know the Spirit Bomb? Here's the anti-Spirit Bomb, or I send you bad vibes.
Now, it really does depend. Does that mean Regale can shoot the bad vibes at Artorias, or does that mean that they just get the bad vibes?
Instead of being a giant ball you throw at someone, you just take it.
Unfortunate.
Called cursing your ops. So far, Artorias is doing a solid job. Tries the shimmy there.
That does such a good amount of damage as well. Nice with the sweep. Gets a counter hit as well. What were you pressing, Artorias? Okay, still getting through. Green bomb coming out. Wow, that just covers Regale really well. And that's a good hit, Regale. Round number 1. Okay, okay.
Again,
wow,
the
another
sweep.
good sweep. Yellow bomb. Gotta watch out about that. I can't believe that 2H worked.
5H2 goes so far.
Eustace 2H usually considered not the best, considering how low to the ground it still hits. So being able to hit Artorias out of that JU was insanely nice.
I'm loving the stagger pressure here from Regale. Using the H-dash break. My man's looking like Potemkin with it. Ooh, that could have been a bad DP. Shimmy didn't work out fully, though.
Having to hold this. Wow, what a mash! Wait, can you finish it out right here?
No.
Not quite. It's a little too scaled as well. Chip is going to be available. The backdash gets caught by the U fireball, and Artorias tying up the rounds. Still really close, though. Bomb. Get down. Try to press. Don't think so, Artorias. Stop trying to jump out.
Yo, the pickup?
With the red bomb as well, but a mash. Yo, these players, their mashes are insane. Mashing on wake up right there.
I would have DP'd on wake up, I'll be honest.
I mean, Regale did have a lead for it.
Yo, caught with the U grenade.
I don't fully get it. I'm pretty sure that 6H actually activates the green grenade. And that's honestly insane. Really does help out with the anti-air right there.
Loving this mid-range pressure right now. Artorias so scared to press anything. Double spot dodge? Yo, the
Wait
install!
Spend the health, but yeah, you just get caught by the CQC follow-up, and Regale takes game number 1.
Okay, now Artorias, do the install when you have full life. Then you'd be my goat for real, for real. Keeping things safe. The Regale special.
Going, nice sweep once again.
Yeah, just unfortunately for Artorias, his character Siegfried has some really good pokes, but Regale is just out of range of the better ones, or rather, I should say, the slower ones. Just pestering him over and over until he has to make some sort of brave play, gets the throw.
BP, your brave counter. What the mash? You just mash right there. What? Oh wait, do you get caught? You still get caught from that far? Brother, he was already done with the animation.
Oh, I love recovery frames.
I love supers that like only use one frame.
I would have popped off so hard if Regale got the confirm off of the second hit of that blue grenade.
I thought about it too. That looked insane. And oh, the slow fireball just slowly making its way. You know what? That was a slow kill. Artorias has the slow kill fireball.
Oh no, Artorias is just going crazy with his DPs right now. This is incredibly aggressive play right now from someone who I'm not used to seeing it from. Again, I'm liking the tempo change. Artorias trying to speed things up, get more aggressive, because it's his normal style is just not working against Regale. You gotta match Nutty with Nutty.
Oh, there it is. Regale was shown to press a little bit, so starting to change up. Oh my goodness, that actually out of range. No way! No!
Doesn't get the full confirm though.
Not quite. But look at the chip. And just gets hit with the 5M.
That was
Artorias tying up the games.
It was a Quake boot. That was 5L.
Was that 5M?
Yeah, it was 4L.
Oh.
Oh no, Regale!
Wait a minute. This is going to be some decent damage right here.
Goes with the safe jump.
Art also gaining meter as we speak. Any Twitch reaction could lead into SBA.
Got his toes in the super again! Has this thing on speed dial.
Nice with the sweep right there. Artorias now with no meter. What a catch with the green bomb as well. Okay, Regale can make the comeback, but it's looking difficult, and there it is. Still a good hit for Artorias. All right. Artorias now just one round away from making it through. Is the down low just too much for Regale? Can they change up the game plan?
What a DP. Come on, Artorias, do it in return. Okay, no. Not that great.
Nice spot dodges from both players.
Ooh.
Artorias getting caught for some of these mashes now.
I think that was medium DP. Got caught by the slow kill there.
Let's check on the throw. I feel like those throws haven't been working, and oh no. Okay, you just have to block it out for a little bit. But Artorias use up these cooldowns. Nice with the 5H. You go in here.
Oh, no.
I think they tried.
Not by the slow slam. Uh-oh. Granblue shimmy in full effect for the first time this entire tournament.
My goodness, and there we go. Artorias taking it 2-1 over Regale.
Both of our Eustaces are out at 7th. It'll at least look pretty on the really pretty top 8ers.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, those sets were insane. I really do feel like,
you know
we
what
should
else
head
is
on
insane?
over to those match arenas.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you know what was insane is our match arena. We are so close, folks. Claiming all these codes, just a couple more. Make sure you also, if you can and feel like it, download the Scoregirls fighting game app, fighting RPG app. Get you 80 cents added to the pool.
Yep,
and subscribe to Matrino on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. And a big thank you to Rotary Lover 89 for the 525 put into the match, We really do appreciate the donations. Everything really counts. And if y'all want to follow in their footsteps, you can put some money into the pot. Just contribute whatever you can. If you really want to, we do have stretch goals. If we hit 150, we do get a top 4 payout. So please do consider putting in some extra money.
Yes, please and thank you.
Man, I really do still want to mention about the match. Artorias, Regale, great match. I feel like Regale did so well in game number 1, just really showing off some little different tech that probably most people aren't used to when it comes to Eustace. Doing a lot of these CQC into the breaks, as you mentioned, which really led up to a lot of awkward strike throw situations that would catch Artorias off guard. But I feel like that also became a little bit of a downfall later on, like especially in game 3. I don't think any of the CQCs really went into anything but break and just break, try to go for a throw, and Artorias was always ready to tech it. Like, you had to change it up a little bit.
And speaking of change-ups, I mean, you gotta mention Artorias. That set went from his like standard mode of play into some entirely new kind of beast.
Yeah.
We saw him rushing down a lot more, being more of a bully, had all those supers on lock every single time. I don't think he whiffed a single one. Like, I guess he pressed 5U 3 times and let out the demon. So, fantastic stuff from Artorias. I mean, that's what we expect from the man.
Yeah, especially from someone that's been winning so many brackets like these. You come to expect that it's like they are going to be very consistent like that. And I think Artorias is one of the players that has really brought fear into people's eyes whenever they see Siegfried with full meter. It's like, I can't think anymore. If I think, I die.
What other player right now has another player whose tag is #1 Artorias Glazer? Who else? It's just Artorias.
I need to get good enough so someone can name themselves
#1
after
Koyo
me.
Glazer.
Yeah, that's what I need. I need that in my life.
Fair enough. And it looks like we are going to be getting underway with Yoru Sensei versus Yui.
2B versus.
I forget. Did Yui run the Vira the entire winter side set?
Yes. The only thing they changed was the weapon, going from the base weapon to the shrimp.
Okay. I hope that Yui finds a more solid footing, especially against Yoru Sensei, because I think just there were a lot of moments in that first set that dragged her down to losers where 1 or 2 questionable decisions with meter with some of your resources got you caught out. And if anyone's going to exploit it, I mean, Yoru on this character as well, simplicity is the answer.
My goodness. Yui already using 2 BP, does not want to be put in this corner, but walks himself back in there. Now, not looking in the best spots. Yeah. Put yourself down to 1 BP and you're risking getting hit by that Raging Strike. And we saw before, Raging Strike was what Yui was using a lot to try to open up Synn. So it might be one of those cases where if it works on me, it's got to work on everyone else. So, I have to watch out about that. But also, did get to see the Raging Strike work against Yoru here. Let's see if we can continue on with that. Uses another BC. DP coming through. DP coming through.
BC coming through. Super
Reversal
coming
super.
through. Oh, God. Bring it down, guys. Bring it down.
Another BC as well. Finally gets the hit using the little air dash right there. Can you get the kill? This does get a follow-up, and
she should be able to do it. Good stuff, Yui. Yeah, I think now I get to see why Yui is such a force. When she gets her game plan going, she gets her turn. Aggressive powerhouse.
Yeah. That is definitely one of the best ways to describe Yui is very, very aggressive. Knows the tools that they have and how strong they can be.
Whoa!
Oh, no, that was disgusting. I did not like that at all.
Vira has a pseudo Regale setup. Let's go. Setting up your combo limit. Oh, caught out.
Oh, tried to press on the 214M. You're meant to press on that because you don't want to get hit with those plus frames. But caught out, just pressing a little too late on it. That's gonna give Yui the game. Let's see.
Much more dominant versus that winner side set.
Yeah. I am wondering though, like, Yoru is someone that can use information fairly well. So if they are given enough time, they will change up their game plan a little bit and just find out what's right. Man, Yui, really aggressive with their use of DPs and BC. Almost like the same way that I would mention about TiempoGris. Very much gonna be using these defensive options for their offense. Man,
Raw
that's
ass transform. Ooh, okay, reads the BC, doesn't get the second time.
Only one BP. Whoa, huh?
Bit of a scrambly situation here. Eggs all over the floor.
My goodness. But all right. At the very least, we do get to see Yui does have some tech to try to get out of 2B pressure once they're transformed. So maybe that means we need to focus more on trying to get this transformation. However, still the use of these DPs, Yoru is going to take note of that. I'm going to be using that to Yui's downfall. Wake up into the 2 Ls. Drops the combo though.
It's plus frames. Yui doesn't press there. Oh no! Caught up by the 2-2L. Oh no!
Again.
That wasn't real!
It wasn't, but it works. And that's going to be Yoru going 1-1.
Oh my god.
We're now seeing a lot more changes from Yoru, changing up their pressure. Not wanting to go as much for these 5Hs because we've been seeing whenever they would go for a 5H, Yui is ready to BC. Does not want to be at the point where 5H is the pressure. But that means these 2 Ls and the dash 2 Ls are going to be mattering so much more.
I also think Yoru stayed out of the sky for most of that second game. Scaring Yui out from just doing random DPs, so your faster burst options like 2-2L are going to be the thing that get punished. But Yui gets it this time.
And now we get the install. This is actually big. We mentioned before that there was some tech for Yui. Nice block on the empty low. Tried to go for a throw right there. Now Yui in the driver's seat. Whoa, that was just a little too meaty.
Lumi's up.
Nice BC.
Has to DP
Another
once
DP.
more time. Force Dario into a bad defensive situation. You might be able to take it. Neutral skips doesn't get through. JH, the revolving door. Side switching Yui on player 1 now.
You see from both players. Okay, we wanted to see about mashing on that. Oh, just a little too far. Now that you're at the spacing, yeah, you got to watch out about the baseball swing. Nice spot dodge, but you're still in that bad range. Yoru just sitting pretty, and
Double late
you're
tax.
getting those late techs. It means you're taking a lot of chip.
Oh,
There's
no!
0 TP. This
2H!
should be a kill. Never mind, drops the combo. Yui has an opportunity, but my goodness, what can you make happen? You have to go in, but it's so hard to do it.
Whoa.
There was no button press, was there?
No, but
There
the
was.
DP,
It was a DP.
Eat all this chip.
There's no meter for Yui. This is going to be such an insane comeback if they make it. Plus frames, but the BC again. You can't hold any more chip.
Yoru finally gets the punish on the parry. Takes it over Yui. 2-1. Adaptation on adaptation from both these players here. Fantastic stuff to see them both download each other's information, make adaptations. Yoru stopped spending so much time in the air, went for more burst options. Yui found her aggressive footing, managed to actually take a game with all that rush down. But in the end, Yoru's going to be the one moving on into our losers semifinals.
Yeah.
Where he'll be fighting TiempoGris Artorias, the winner therein.
Yes, Master Yoda. I understand.
Thanks. Welcome, you are. I cannot. That was my one Yoda speech. I do not want to ruin my vocal patterns.
Well, don't worry. We don't have to ruin it at all. We're just going to be going on into our next game. We're going to be having Artorias versus TiempoGris. I feel like we've seen this match quite a few times before.
Mm-hmm.
If I remember correctly, it takes Artorias a little bit of time to get used to the speed that TiempoGris plays. It's a very, very aggressive play style that if you're not ready for, it will just sweep you very fast. And Artorias takes time to get that download. Once they got that download, you're not winning. But it takes a little bit of time.
I don't know if we're going to see that sort of same adaptation. If Artorias can keep the same energy that he had versus Regale into this set, might be enough. But Tiempo, I forgot, just far more aggressive than Regale ever could be on this character.
Still being fairly patient, actually walking back a good amount, giving a lot of space to Artorias. But as well, has the Delta clock right there, so now get some good damage, get some good carry. Look at that.
Ooh, good shimmy there.
The throw. Empty low. That's going to be a good amount of damage. Can't quite build the meter, I don't think, but even still, I don't think you quite need it. Never mind, you did!
Artorias gets the back throw. Ooh! Tippy toes to L. Gives Tiempo that game.
Yeah. Tiempo not necessarily going to be scared to mash out on things. Means you're going to really have to worry if it's going to be DP like that, or if they're going to mash on Wake Up a lot.
Ooh, they're stuffing all this approach. Finally, Artorias gets the hit.
What a DP.
The DP activates Artorias' demon mode, I swear.
Oh, maybe a bit
mode!
too much demon. Too many demons. Back into the corner now. This is a good amount of damage. We cash out into the super. Get rid of one of the BP from Artorias. Get one back for Tiempo. Very little life left. The command grab, and that's going to be Tiempo taking game number 1.
Okay, Koyo, it's time to see if your theorem works. Did Artorias download in time? Are we going to see the reverse 2-1, or is Tiempo could be the person to finally knock Artorias out of a bracket?
Very true. But let's see. It seems Artorias is already changing up their style a little bit, being a bit more aggressive. Great 2H right there. What a reaction. Now, in this corner, they really do. What a UDP. Spends the meter very fast. Tiempo not going to have the meter for pressure or anything, but not sure if they really need it. But
Delta's up, hey.
Life.
Brave jump. No way! I mean, that was an easier reaction. You had the ult flash. Oh god, I think demon mode is activated now.
Quite possibly. Nice 6XL. Doesn't get the full confirm right there. Artorias now gonna be pushing Tiempo back. Oh yeah, no, that's punishable. That 2-2H. Now, this corner. That's a fireball. Now you just have to sit here. Never mind, take to the air, and you're gonna be dying for that, I feel. Look at this damage.
And look at that raid from Boston Blue Beat. Thanks for coming on in, joining us in our losers quarterfinals. Artorias and TiempoGris here, evening things up. You've been missing out on a killer bracket.
Oh, but there's still a ton of killer games for y'all to see. Hope y'all had fun at Boston Blue Beat. probably had some amazing games there, but we're having amazing games of our own. Look at this. Tiempo doing so much to Artorias already. Just needs a little bit more. Can they bring it back? That's a good hit as well. Can probably cash out into super for a kill here. It might be a little much, though.
Oh, hold on. Optimal routing. Does it with the perfect 4 golden letters. Let's go.
My goodness, what optimal routing right there. Oh,
definitely a momentum change in Tiempo's favor.
Nice hit with the counter hit as well. Gets the full confirm. Now Artorias once again sitting in this corner. Delta Clock is now activated with that command grab. What a whiff punish.
Oh, that could have been a scary 2H. Tiempo not quite fast enough on the trigger.
Possibly also expecting a JU from Artorias. You haven't seen many of them, though.
So scary. Artorias back against the wall.
Yeah, does not want to be there. We've seen the command grabs come through as well before. You don't want to deal with it. Out of BP from Artorias, any hit can really matter here, but any whiff from Tiempo can really change things up. Artorias has full meter. Oh, that was such a scary hit. Could have been the end.
Oh no!
That's it. That's it. That's gonna be the round, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Ugh.
Final game, final round right here. Just to see who gets into losers semis. Oh, they're playing extremely well. I can't believe that whiff punished the 2M. DP coming out from Artorias.
I can't believe it's not butter.
Very true.
Trying to check with 6XL. Odd counter poking, trying to whiff punish any errant poke with Artorias with a dive kick. Kind of crazy, but it's working out.
Which there's the JU. Just as mentioned before, you gotta watch out about those JUs. Try to go for the command grab, but the DP says otherwise.
Finally caught out. I don't think we're gonna see a super cash out here.
I think we do, yeah.
Okay.
Get rid of one of the BPs. Do not want Tiempo to have more brave counters right here. And this is going to be such a big hill to climb for Tiempo. That could have been it.
Chip
is
out's
available.
happening! No!
You have to spot dodge twice. But it was just a little too much. Artorias going to be taking it 2-1 over TiempoGris. Going to be making it on over to losers semis to face Yoru Sensei. Still, congratulations to Tiempo making it through, getting 5th place in this very, very stacked bracket. But the run is ending here.
You just had to mention it. You had to mention the Artorias factor.
Yeah, I mean, that's what happens. That's what Artorias does. It really always feels like if he plays against someone who plays this super fast-paced game, it's a little shaky at the beginning, and then they get that download. You really, really can't let Artorias get that download. Any miscalculation or anything, it's just going to be terrible for you down the line.
But you know what's not terrible?
I think I know.
Going over to that Matcherino. We love Matcherino. Hey, all codes are claimed! Thank you everyone for supporting the bracket tonight. While you're still at it, you can still download the Skullgirls Fighting RPG. Adds almost $1 whole to the pool, along with subscribing to Matcherino on YouTube. Takes you no time at all. Use any of your social medias that you may use. And all I got, hey, you could be like Rotary Lover. Donate some money.
And you know why? We got a ton of people. I also want to mention, people, there is a start link put in the chat right there. It is pinned all the way at the top. Please sign up for our WASD Arxis World Tour Silver event. Please sign up, and you have to sign up soon because the signups close, if I remember correctly, on the 11th.
Yep.
And it
5
really,
days.
Yeah, it's really, really gonna matter if you get in, because there is also a cap. We're capped at, I think, 256. And we currently have like 150 people. There's still like, a lot of space there, but you really want to make sure you get in before it starts getting piled on. So please sign up early.
Put it into perspective. If you win this event at home, it's like you got second place at a Arc World Tour Gold event. At home. You don't have to travel anywhere. That's a clean 75 points. That's a decent amount. That could be make or break for some people. So, hey, I mean, sign up, play your heart out. The worst thing you can do is not try at all. Speaking of trying, we're getting set up for our winners finals, first to 3. We're going to be seeing Synn on the Zooey on an absolute tear against Saltz. Repping that Railfire Legion. Still repping that Djeeta. Let's get straight away into it.
We are going to be going up to first to 3. So we're going to have a good amount of time for adaptation. But let's see. I really want to know who actually can take the first few matches here. I feel like Saltz is going to do really nice early on. Has a very good, solid game plan, and is generally really good at just running away with things. But Synn is very good at adaptation as well. Very much like Artorias, will adapt fairly fast. But it's all about if Saltz can just get around that. And we've mentioned before, Saltz has some insane pressure that Synn might not be ready for.
But right now, Synn's managed to escape the corner, get some dust loops going. Poking out of the plus frames. Thunder's up. Or Thunder. Sound like a storm right now. One throw. Give me another one. Nah, Saltz doesn't fall for that kind of thing.
Ooh, wait a minute. Oh my goodness, what a confirm right there for Saltz. That's going to be the first round going to Saltz. Man. That was actually so cool right there. I swear, some of these Djeeta routes are actually really cool. I can't believe I'm saying that. I don't usually like fighting Djeeta, but man, Saltz makes this character look so cool. I kind of want to play her.
Yeah, I mean, hey, if you did the season pass, you get a really cool sword for Djeeta. You get Raikiri. Hey, look, aesthetics matter in a fighting game.
Yeah, that's why I play the Fox characters.
Okay, fair.
Oh, counter hit! Wait, this is so big right here. The damage is actually pretty insane.
Shotgun?
And the shotgun. Okay. Synn, you have to make such a big comeback. Wait a minute, the side swap. BC for BC.
Yo,
still
BC
keeping your turn.
War!
Okay. But yeah, just the ultimate fireball to end it off. Saltz getting game number 1, but man, what a fight back and forth right there with all of those Brave counters.
Speaking of all those Brave counters, let's shout out all those Raiders from Blitz Sprite coming in with 10 whole folks. Thanks for joining us. You're seeing Winners Finals right now, Zooey versus Djeeta.
Thank you for that raid right there. Hope you're doing well, Blitz Sprite. Man. Oh, wait a minute, getting caught by the lightning. You're going to be eating quite a bit of damage right here. Knockdown. What's it going to be? Lightning comes through, UDP. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that does generally lose to UDPs in most situations. Oh, wait a minute. Saltz tying up the life and just finds it with a 2M.
Saltz looking super duper solid right now.
Nice 6M.
Ooh, avoids the fireball, but Saltz whipping out that DP. Keeps that thing on him.
Nice block. There we go. Try to take this over to the corner. Oh, almost got the pickup. Goodness, these late techs just ate so much of Synn's health right there. Some pretty good damage for Synn. Gonna be cashing out into the super. Now, could just be one good touch away, not throw quite yet. You got to deal with these dragons.
Very charged there. No, the thunder! Oh, imagine
Synn.
dragons, thunder taking it for Synn. Still non.
Yeah, I don't think you have to imagine the dragons in this matchup, honestly. They seem pretty real to me.
I mean, fair
What a
enough, fair
mash.
enough. Ooh, Synn, what were you doing getting clipped by Close Owl?
And now, back to this corner. Nice throw. That's one. We go for any more throws. Just gonna kind of be using this pressure, but used up all their cooldowns.
Ooh, gets poked out. Wouldn't be surprised if we see all party starter.
No escape. Probably tried to press something right there.
Oh, this mid-range game right now is so spooky. Any hit. Ooh, baits the throw!
Street Fighter style shimmy right there. Working out, and now just a little bit more for Synn, and they can tie up the games. No way.
I was gonna say, you tried it for that. I appreciate the gutso, but like,
Oh, that's
Gusto,
punishable.
Gusto. Come on, what am I doing? Ooh,
Oh, wait a minute. Did we get dust loops off this? 1, 2, into the dragon. Just charge up that gauge so much too. You see, stay in this corner. Synn is someone who spends a ton on that dragon gauge. Does not really worry about it too much, and also spending the meter right here. They'll try to go for the throw, but still in block stun. Got a mash on wake up. Try to see if they can catch a mash right there. Synn with 0 BP. They'll take tons of damage if they get hit right here. Possibly can actually lose this game off of one good touch.
speaking of one good touch.
This could be it. With the damage.
SBA finally coming out. Oh, yeah.
You're dead. You're dead. Oh, wow. It really just came down to getting one good 6XL. Just ended it right there. Okay. Saltz taking the round. Still feeling pretty good right now.
Hopefully this doesn't bother Synn. Ooh, going for some throws. Flashing. Oh no, Synn had the better answer.
Synn's still in this corner. Try to go over the fireball, but it was the U fireball. That thing hits pretty high up. And now, once again, I hope at this time does actually get to use the ultimate DP right there just to get through.
Saltz just holding back, doesn't have to do much.
Nice press.
I think Synn was trying to walk forward for a throw, but not quite close enough for that punish. Saltz going up one more game, getting super close to our grand finals.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Synn's doing a pretty decent job so far of dealing with the Djeeta, but Saltz's aggression every sense. Uh-oh. 2 throws. Come on. Of course, we're not going for a third.
Rule of 3, you never go.
Oh! Oh! Doesn't get anything off it, though.
Okay. Still. Now it's just becoming a lot of 6XL pressure. You gotta press at some point, and it works out for Saltz. Look at this. Super low life right here. It's cashing out immediately.
No cinematic, not close enough that far out. Oh, the shotgun.
Yeah, try to set up the lightning, and now Saltz is just one round away from making into winners finals, and it's gonna be pretty nice to be able to sit on that winners finals side. Really Synn is having to look at this now and saying, can I really let this opportunity slide? I need to be put the advantage here.
Giving up some space. Doesn't have a lot in the way of Dragon Gauge. Has to recharge a little bit. And every bit that you have to charge up, you're giving up that space to Saltz. Party starter. Not going to do the most damage, but hey, all you need is one good counter hit. EP could charge up a little bit into our combo limit.
Oh, okay. This is going to get us closer to the other corner. Drops the combo. That's unfortunate. Expecting a DC right there. Catches the backdash. Not necessarily the most amount of damage, but he still gets the Oki.
6XL finally interrupts it. Just ought to be able to do it. Saltz moving on to the grand finals, 3-1 over Synn. That was... It's always nice seeing Saltz play. It's just so fundamentally solid. Doesn't fall for any of the 6XL shenanigans. Has just enough pressure to know when I can spend my BPs for Brave Counter, when I need to confirm. Just incredible game knowledge and mastery of this character. So at least one kind of podium finish coming in for Saltz there.
Yeah. Honestly, amazing work for Saltz. We still do have Synn gonna be waiting in the losers finals. We're gonna be seeing who Synn's opponent is gonna be right now with Artorias versus Yoru Sensei.
You already know what it is.
Yeah,
it's time for our main character. Got knocked off a cliff, started climbing back up. He's at the cliff and now he's at that tower. He has to climb all the way up. Beat Yoru Sensei in a first to 2. Beat Synn in a first to 3, and then has to go all the way back against Saltz.
Oh man.
6 games. The climb begins now for Artorias.
It is actually kind of funny. These are our first and second seed, and they're having to fight to see who gets into losers finals. We are back to first to 2. For these two players, it's going to be pretty insane, I feel. Already, Yoru playing really fast. I mean, I've mentioned before, when it comes to Artorias, a great player who adapts very, very well. But if you play too fast with him, like, you can actually get some really, really good games.
Trying to chase down Yoru. Ooh, 2-2H lands. Look at the damage here, not scaled at all. Super. 1, 2, 3. Gets the full connect for a clean 4.
Damage is insane. What a wake-up mash. But now that's going to be a mental note.
Yoru likes the mash. Walling. Ooh, catches the 6XL attempt. Yoru up that first round.
Yeah, with that 2-2L as well. Maybe we need to put a little more thought into these 2-2Ls. Yoru getting a lot out of it almost every time in every matchup too. Oh,
yo, we jumping?
Yeah, we jumping a lot.
Looking like Crash Bandicoot up in here.
The double jump now does spend 1 bar, but never feels that bad to use. Here we go.
Oh, we're cashing out here early.
Down to 1 BP back throw. Wait a minute. Take them out the
Back
corner.
throw
Put them
again!
back in the corner.
Going around the world here. Oh! Yoru won that first game in convincing fashion, but hey. Did Artorias finish his download, or is he stuck on 50k or 56k modem?
I feel like it's happened every single time. We've seen it. Opponent plays fast, they get game number 1, and then they lose the next 2. But let's see. Artorias trying to be more aggressive, using that DP. But Yoru pushing Artorias back so far.
Yoru fully giving up all that space. Uh-oh. Not a good move in the long run.
Cash out.
Down to 1 BP. All you need is a clean hit.
Now, question is, does Yoru mash or DP?
Doesn't do any of it. Oh, Artorias being in the air with that JL.
My goodness.
I think the download happened. I think it finished. Artorias upgraded from dial-up to Google Fiber.
Oh! What a dash under. Nice, the 6XLs. Plus frames, getting into your face, and now Yoru once again at this corner. Bends the BC, does not want to be there for too long. That's nice. Again, in this corner. 6XL punishing the 2M.
That's a button Yoru hasn't actually thrown out that often this set, and the one time he does. Same situation. Super Cash is out. What's your answer?
What attack?
Burns it all. No defense left outside of DPs.
But do you want to spend the meter? I think you want to use the meter for when you can actually cash out, but and it's going to be dangerous. Not really have anything to use right here.
No!
What a jump out right there. Artorias takes the game. Going to game number 3. You know,
I don't want to
history
root
seems
against
repeat itself.
Artorias, but I want to see someone make this man bleed.
It really does feel like history repeats itself.
He can't keep
Artorias.
getting away with it.
The adaptations are too strong. Oh my goodness, what a dash under. Both of them, their movement is both very nice. And even though Artorias does not have as many different types of movement, just absolutely good with their spacing, good with their backdashes, and now even good with their airspace control.
Artorias just unleashing DPs now. No respect for any of Yoru's pressure. Gonna see Super here. Same situation as the past 2 rounds. You know what, Yoru? Forget about it. Just SSBA. Nah, the throw will do it.
It would have worked.
It would have worked. Maybe I should be second seed.
Maybe. Oh. Wait a minute. Try to get in. Still getting caught.
Sniped out by 236L. Laser does not connect. There you go.
That's what you need to see for Yoru. Gaining some of their blocks as well. Not a safe jump, it seems. BC for BC. Stay in this corner.
Ooh, I like the jump back. Ooh, tries to go for a little bit of a schmix. Ruben coming in.
I like that parry. Oh, wait a minute. This is pretty nice. Cashes out immediately. I don't know how I feel about that. Had all the blocks in the world. Could have made something. Try to go for the unblockable. Does it? It works! That's why. So you could actually keep all the blocks for the unblockable. All right.
Smart routing from Yoru down to last round.
Go.
Ooh!
Wow. Yeah, just absolutely hitting the extended hurt box. Now, Artorias has the opportunity. Staying into this mid-screen. Just a lot of these backdashes from Yoru actually placing them even closer and closer to the corner. What a mash right there on the 2-2L!
Yoru's getting a little bit too crazy with the 6XL, or the 2-2L. Directions are hard. Gets the super.
Yoru does have the life lead, but really needs to find the hit. That's not good. Artorias has full meter. Super is available. You can't really do anything too twitchy.
You know Artorias is looking for it. Oh, install!
Install? Wait, no way!
Punished!
But nothing!
Double spot! Oh my god!
Super's gonna be a
Yoru
factor.
has nothing!
Gotta watch out. The tether.
Parry! Come on! So close! Artorias bleeds! He's knocked out!
I cannot believe it right there. Oh, that was so scary. I'm not,
My
I'm not even sure if it was meant to be the install super for Artorias. If they actually just wanted that for the little time stop right there, or if it was just a misinput, but my goodness.
The fact that it still worked, it was a punish, just didn't have the confirm. And it will not be the 4P for Artorias out at 4th this week. Which means that money's not going to Artorias this week. Shouts to the Matrino and shout outs to Envelop, I believe, donating $21. Thank you very much for your kind donation. That's the word.
Yeah, thank you so much for that. We are now sitting at $40 in the pot.
Oh, my heart.
Yeah. I'm still having to recover from that as well, but Yoru has no time to recover. Has to go into their next match already. Losers finals. First to 3. It's going to be Synn versus Yoru. This is going to be an interesting one. I've seen before, back when a lot of R2B players were really showing off that this character was going to be hard to deal with. Back when a lot more were playing her almost like a zoner in most situations. Synn was the person that beat most of them. Synn was the one that really just kind of shut down most of these 2B players, and I'm wondering if they can continue to do that, or if Yoru can just break through.
Ooh, yo, doesn't confirm off the dust.
Yeah, it was a bit too low right there, I think.
Oh, Nash. A lot of damage. It's not going to be death, but it's be close too.
0 BP as well. That's a good hit just to catch them trying to jump out.
Whew. Beautiful, beautiful.
Battle 2. Engage.
Nice. Already going to be putting Yoru into this corner. Now you just got to hold the pressure for a bit. What a mash right there. That was plus frames right. I can't believe it.
You're believed it. You're never minus. You just believe hard enough.
Minus is a frame of mind. Who would BC? Just put them in the corner. There's the 2-2L. Everybody's getting caught by that.
Ooh, 5L confirms. Not gonna be quite enough. Ooh!
No way. That actually gets around the laser. Not dead quite yet. Still needs to find their hit. This could easily be anyone's game, but yeah, jump over lightning. Get rid of that tether. Synn taking game number 1.
Victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Yeah, 66H gonna get through a lot. Like that's actually one of the nice things here. Even though like 2B can press a lot of these buttons and still chain them even on whiff, some more buttons are slow, so you can actually armor through it with the 66H.
It's a great tool in most matchups, to be honest. We're gonna build enough super.
Oh my goodness. I don't think it's a kill quite yet though.
Nah, that's so little damage.
Look at the chip as well.
Ooh, scary spot dodge. One throw.
Huh? Wait a minute.
Ooh, could be.
Wait a minute. You have to watch out. Yoru has meter. Yeah, I think even Synn knew.
No shot!
No way that works. No way that works.
It works!
That worked! I'm shook.
Oh my goodness!
I can't believe that actually worked out. Oh.
Ooh, Synn tried to be in the air, but doesn't. Laser. Probably trying to bait out some reversal from Synn. What a brave run-in!
Eating the full SBA. Still has a bit of the dragon meter to use, so charge it up a little bit.
Ooh, good throw bait. Just train the super okay.
Yeah, get back to that BP so you're no longer taking extra damage.
Oh, do it again. Nah, empty jump low.
Catches up a lot of people. You still have to worry about if she's gonna double jump or something. Like, she's got so many ways to make it so empty low actually feels like a big threat.
Shield straight to the sternum there. Nice little counter hit. Yo! Clean! No, no range! Again! Don't drop it this time, Synn!
Has the meter as well, builds it up. There we go. Get some more of the Dragon Gauge, but the DP comes out for Yoru. And just mash on the roll!
Synn is made in the lab, yeah, that's why they call him Synn synthetic. Come on.
Oh! Just 66H through the laser, does not care about your zoning whatsoever. There we go. Charge up the dragon once again. Throw, yeah. Do it again.
Okay,
Tried
okay,
it.
okay.
Yeah, just getting around the dragon. That's gonna be a good hit for Yoru. Getting the corner now. However, still needs to make up that life difference. Nice tech. Okay, mash attack. Needs a little bit of the chip, but still fine. Life is looking about even. That's a good counter hit right here for Synn. Cash out. There we go.
Could be a solid 10% left. Thereabouts. Ooh, text the throw.
Oh, nice patience right there.
Careful, any stray hit from either character here.
A little dangerous. Plus frames. Dragon's gone. Lightning. There we go. Synn is one round away from taking this 3-0 over Yoru and making it back into grand finals.
Ooh, micro spacing at play. Yoru with a clean little punish on that overhead. Projectile war at the moment.
What a jump back to get around that throw. Lightning, nice.
We're just jumping. So crazy to think that, like, one of the things you learn to be start is like, oh, jumping's horrifying in this game. You get blown up so bad for it, and here we are, just more time spent in the air than on the ground.
Jumping is extremely strong. As much as the punishes are really bad, the reward that you get is, if not as good, better. You get so much reward for jumping in this game.
Ooh! You just gotta jump smart straight to super.
Dragon Gauge still at half, so we can use it here. Oki, there we go. 0 BP from Yoru. Not gonna be working out. Whoa, that was gonna be so good if that landed. I had no idea if that was gonna land left or right.
That landed! Yoru lives on for at least one more round.
Is this it? Is this where we make the reverse sweep?
Oh no!
Battle 3. Engage.
It's always a possibility. You never know.
Playing zoning games right now.
Okay, go with the lightning this time. Not much damage has been taken from Synn, even though these lasers do tack on a good amount of damage. It's not the best. And yeah, 2B's 2H is not going to be the best against that spinning slash most of the time unless you're ready for it like there. Okay, Yoru's going to be getting a good amount of damage here. Doesn't have meter for super yet, so the next hit might not be the best one. But they're building it up slowly. Now we do. Cash out.
Will super kill? I don't think super kills here even then. Yo, this super
Like-
sucks.
Bill just needs one more good hit. Oh, the handshake. No.
This
no,
should
no
work.
way. Oh!
Called out.
0 BP as well from Yoru Sensei. Look at that amount of damage.
There's no dragon gauge right now for for Synn.
Yeah, gonna use the lightning
my
instead.
God.
One throw. Wait a minute. Opportunity. Smash! Oh no. Have I cursed it?
Believe in victory.
Have I brought upon the reverse sweep?
Call the medics. the amount of match going on here.
Wait a minute.
This is how we get it.
What a deep run through. Okay, Yoru's still taking an opportunity, but now put it back into this corner. Synn having an opportunity.
Doesn't
Drops
get the
combo.
forward jump.
No!
That's not how you want to see this happen. Oh, so many tragic drops from Synn right now.
Really
So
unfortunate.
close to the win, to the run back, and I think it might have got him a little off kilter right now. 2 throws in a row. Come on, one more time. No, we mash again.
Yoru just not afraid to mash whatsoever.
Look
Like that! On the 6XL! Do it again? Kill.
No. You cursed it, Koyo. This is all your fault.
I can't believe it. I cursed it. 2B is as strong as she is because of me. I can't believe it.
Imp didn't sign off on these script rewrites.
Oh, wait a minute. Still in this corner now.
Oh, God. Backing up. Staying out of Zoe's effective range. Ooh, I like the interrupts. But Synn not working with a ton of Dragon Gauge. Probably gonna have to route into the Fireball if he even gets the chance.
Oh boy. Here we go. Should be able to cash out into the super, and I think this one does get the kill.
Just does. Not the sweep, not the reverse.
Oh no, the reverse sweep might be upon us.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
In this moment, things are looking scary. What a counter hit close heavy right there for Synn. That's a great way to get started off in this game number 5.
I'm really liking Synn beating Yoru in the air, not afraid at all. Getting all the reads, but hey, Synn, this could be what he needs. All
Now
this could be for nothing.
One round away. They were at the same point before, just being one round away, and then the sweep started. Things might be different. Try to 6XH. Oh no. Back into this corner again. What a back jump. Yoru taking their turn once again.
Let's see what Synn's gonna do. Good response. In kind as well. Ooh. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, has to spend it. Didn't have any more skill gauge left for any other special moves.
Alright, the Beta reversal doesn't get it. No!
That's so unfortunate for Synn right there, but we're going on to our final game, final round for losers finals. This is all just to determine who makes it on up to grand finals again, and right now, Yoru taking the lead.
I can't believe Synn turned into an uncle there and got checked for it.
Doesn't usually happen. Ooh. The spacing. Nice with the spinning slash.
Returning tides, back and forth, Yoru.
Yoru
Cashing
only
out a
has
bit.
1 BP though.
Has enough for one more skill. All he's gonna need. Yo!
It works, but no
cinematic.
animation.
Ugh.
What a DP!
Just hold your horses.
The throw works out for Synn.
That should be it.
I can't believe it. Oh man, even though Synn was so close to getting reverse sweeped, brings it back all the way, decides, no, I'm not done yet, and finishes it off, gets it 3-2, and makes it back up to grand finals, where they're going to be facing off against, remind me who it is.
Saltz.
It's going to be Saltz.
Saltz. Come on, how could you forget Saltz?
I you know, I sometimes, it's like how I'm cooking things, dude. I sometimes forget salt a little bit, you know? I make very bland food.
Okay, fair. That's fair. Yeah, unfortunately, Yoru, it was all for nothing. I don't know how nothing feels about that, having a third place dedicated to him, but hey, still incredible run from Yoru. That was really forced. That was a really forced joke.
Oh, I get it now.
Speaking of forced, could be two forces going at it. Grand final, Synn loser side needs 6 games to take it over Saltz of Railfire Legion. Incredible stuff so far. Thank you for joining us this evening. This is WASD Granblue Open number 40. I am Courier Dubois. With me is the... Are you hungry still?
I am very hungry, actually.
Hungry Koyo. We'll get you some food here soon.
Yeah, I need to eat.
Believe in victory. Battle 1.
But I don't need food when I get to watch this. I get all I need just from the adrenaline.
All the nutrients.
So what if my doctor says that's unhealthy or whatever? What does he know?
What do you mean excitement isn't high in caloric density?
They don't know what they're talking about.
Ooh. Saltz does get so much corner carry. God. Checking far L's, just trying to poke out Synn. Waiting for Synn to crack.
Nice with the spinning slash, just getting those plus frames. I like the backdash, just not wanting to let Synn have as much of the pressure as they want.
You know, after such a barn burner of a loser's side, kind of refreshing to see both these players slow it way down, trying to feel each other out, see what options work. Finally get an opening. Saltz. Yeah, just seeing how slow this one is in comparison.
Yeah, especially this is a definitely more ground-based neutral, but man, you still gotta worry about all that horizontal reach. The shotgun right there. Saltz taking the first round, looking pretty good.
Hey,
Synn has been warmed up for a while. Look at these combos. They've been dropping a little bit before against Yoru, but I think that's over now.
Loving the DP from Saltz. Get off me. Not getting a whole lot so far. No game plan. Just yet. No party starter for you. Shut it down.
Party's over. I just
Go
wanted
home.
to take my nap in peace, but y'all blasting that loud music, and now I gotta finish it myself.
Huh? Lab music?
Loud music.
Oh, loud music. I heard lab music. Like, we cooking up beats in here?
Oh, you know we might. Apparently
Yeah,
adding
hey.
some salt to it.
Yeah, I love a salty beat. That'd be my that's my DJ tag. DJ Salty Beat.
You know, I can respect it.
A lot of respect between these two players right now. Ooh, sweep finally lands. Trade some Braves. Ooh. Oh, unfortunate whiff there. Saltz just gonna cash out extra 50% on the board now.
Yeah, getting rid of that last DP is really big here. Now the only reversal Synn has is going to be that DP. Do you really want to spend it? No, you're going to be spending for the super.
I appreciate that. Get one BP back up. Reduce that damage by 30%. Save it for one more defensive encounter.
Defensive or offensive, they could get the Raging Strike, Raging Chain in this mid-screen. However, they don't have the meter quite yet. Now they do. It's all about finding the hit, but Saltz finds the hit first, and that's going to be Saltz taking game number 1.
And straight back into it. No wasting time here. They heard your pleas, Koyo. They both want you to eat.
Not quite sure yet. They're still playing very slow.
Actually, no. They heard it and went, we're going to slow it down even more. Good DP
yeah.
from Saltz. Caught
Yeah,
out.
can't roll that. This is some pretty good damage too.
Mm-hmm.
Not gonna be cashing out, but finds it with the next hit.
That's
Good
gonna
little
be
cash out
it.
here. My goodness. Lightning and then going for the overhead. We haven't really seen it much from Synn, even though they have shown it out a few times. Usually just trying to keep it very simple using, you know, just keeping their plus frames, wanting to make sure that they just keep their turn rather than going for anything too wild. Yeah, the 6XM, very nice for that.
So far, catches out. Be the most damage for recycling here. Ooh, gets the level 1 charge. Says no to all this offense.
Oh. Not too much right here. Synn has to make up a good amount of life difference, but oh, never mind. I don't know if they're going to get the opportunity. Going to be taken over to the corner right here. Now, just kind of have to wait it out, but there's the DP. Things can change from here.
It's just a side switch. Oh! Beautiful confirm, and Saltz takes that first round of game number 2.
Battle 3. Engage.
Ooh. Back that up.
I do like the dodges on the dragon. It's not really letting Synn get a lot of this chip damage through. However, Synn's taking a lot of opportunities to just go and charge the dragon even more.
Rushing forward, Saltz. Ah, drops out at the very last moment. It's our side switch.
For Saltz.
Ooh, interrupts some ultimate attempt.
Pressure from Synn just feels never ending right there, and they get the charge on the Dragon Gauge as well. Really good, has a ton of dragon, so they can just spend as much. Literally just
The merchant.
L Dragon so much. Look at that. What are you gonna do? What are you
Caught
gonna do? You gonna
out!
press?
Into super, doesn't even need it. Synn's on the board. Oh no, they're gonna go the distance both ways. You're gonna see 3-2 Synn and 3-2 one of them. Koyo doesn't get to eat tonight. I'm sorry, folks.
So, folks, that's sorry for me.
Oh, they're all sad. They want you to eat.
That would be nice, actually. But
Here we go.
even still, right now it's Synn that's eating, taking up this corner space the most, and you know, let's see if they can just keep it up. But no, eventually back to this mid screen, and no, Saltz is gonna get that corner carry once again. Giving up to Synn. Oh,
Giant counter hit.
yeah, and has the super available as well. Probably can just cash out for the kill. Is it enough?
It should be,
Could be
yes.
enough.
That last bit does a lot of damage.
Yeah. I forget how much damage that super actually does. I usually only think about the last fireball. I forget that all the hits leading up to it actually does a good amount.
Mm-hmm. Butter stepping here a little bit.
Nice dodge. There we go.
Ooh, finally cracks. Like whites everywhere.
Wait a minute. That's actually pretty good. Get the corner carry once again. Shotgun.
Do another one. No, okay, you didn't have meter. Now you have meter. Do another shotgun.
Not quite. 0 BP as well for Saltz. This could actually change things if Synn gets some good hits, and here's one of them right here. Over to the corner.
Super. No,
Half
one more
meter.
mix. Oh.
Wait a minute. This could actually get the kill. Doesn't have the Raging Strike though. That's so unfortunate. I realized they didn't have the Raging Strike and they were just a little bit short on meter for super. So wanted to finish it out with the 5U, but I guess it just doesn't connect that way. And Saltz taking the game.
Highway robbery.
It's just having to get back into it. Like, don't worry about it. Just be okay that you lost
Yo,
the
we-
ring. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Projectile
You're
is
out of
true.
dragon gauge, but you're fine.
Trying to start a party. We're sending invites. Synn wants none of it. Target level 1 here. Saltz has done such a great job dodging all these dragons.
This is gonna be some pretty big damage as well. Is getting rid of another BP with the super?
It's getting close. It's not going to be quite enough.
I don't think so, but it's like a pixel of life. Try to bait something out again.
Spot dodge!
There.
5M. Tournament point here for Saltz. Sleep opens up, okay. Trying to lock down. Liking the patience from Saltz, doesn't have to risk as much.
Again. Good DP.
Ooh.
Can't quite bring him into the corner. And still.
Both are sitting on pretty high amounts of meter. Almost full sticks of butter. Whiffs the super! Oh no!
I don't think that's what they wanted.
Not at all. That had to be ultimate fireball coming in from Synn.
Oh man.
It'd be such a
It's fighting back and forth. Walking back and forth, trying to see if they can get a little shimmy or something. What a 6XL!
It's the wall bounce. We're gonna try and cash out here. Goes for the
Kill.
safe jump. One more throw, one more anything, but Synn refuses to let go. Bot dodges.
What a 6XL.
That's it. From the
Pushes it
jaws
off,
of
and there it goes.
defeat, Synn clings to one more round. God, Koyo. Hold me. I'm getting this too much for me.
The virtual hug is appreciated because honestly, I'm also pretty scared in all this. Ooh. You really do. Not much damage on either side right here. Synn not necessarily in a good spot. Just dodging all these dragon lasers, but finally gets opened up.
Folks want more games. Come on, good DP. And all that pressure. Clashing. Ooh, Saltz has the faster reaction on throw. Gets the second one. Gets the third one. Finally comes through. It's the prophecy. Big counter hit. This should be able to do it. And Saltz takes WASD Granblue Open number 40 for Railfire Legion. Incredible stuff.
My
Dominating
goodness.
fashion.
Great gameplay from both players. Amazing patience on a lot of these interactions, but it really did feel like in most situations, Saltz was able to get to the corner so often and so fast that it really left Synn hard pressed on their defense. They weren't able to just jump out, or, you know, they spent a lot of brave counters early, so it eventually just came down to DPs, which, I mean, you don't want to do because you waste a lot of meter and you need that meter on Zooey. So it really did press a lot of these defensive options from Synn that they just weren't really willing to go with.
That entire set was absolutely just a game of nerves, and Saltz held strong.
Man,
Oh.
that's actually the same score as it was for Saltz to get into Grand Finals and finishes off still 3-1. Wow.
Alrighty then. That was quite a fantastic bracket. Very excited to be here. Yo, shouts to someone donating 1 penny.
That is the overlay sponsor.
Okay. Alrighty, we're finishing off with a clean $40 one last time. If you go over to Matcherino, you have all our claims or codes claimed. Download the Skullgirls Fighting RPG. Subscribe to Matcherino on YouTube. Get us a little bit more cash. Thank you so much for everyone watching. I mean, Koyo, got anything to say?
Yeah, just make sure to sign up for the Arc World Tour Silver event. Hope to see you next week. I'm most likely going to be running that event because, goodness, there's a lot of you guys and we need bracket runners.
I
So,
wish
it'll
I
be
could
fun.
be there, but unfortunately I have my own stuff to run. The same day I found out that you guys were doing it, I'm like, ah, shit.
Unfortunate. Would have been fun to have you around,
But
you know,
we'll just
obligations and such.
I will just quickly show that we're raising money for charity next Wednesday. If you aren't willing to go up against what is probably going to be one of the fiercest tournaments online this entire year, you can join in a very silly 1-to-1 single elimination, grand only, worldwide, free edition allowed tournament, raising money for charity.
Please tell me you also allow Wi-Fi.
Of course.
Perfect.
Doing stuff with Alex Alchemy's charity thing, number 7. Tons of tournaments going on throughout the rest of the week. Also, if you're going to Minneapolis this weekend and you're in the Midwest, you should come to Midwest Mix Fest. I'll be there. I'll be doing stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I'm going to send everybody over to TNS. I think they are finishing Street Fighter 6.
Okay.
Just one last reminder that signups close on the 11th. The bracket is on the 13th, Wednesday, as usual. But signups close the 11th at 8 p.m. So basically the start time of Lumina for us is when signups close. We did not set the signups once again. That was ArcSys. They set the sign up time, so we cannot add you late. So if you want to enter, please visit the link pinned or join Discord where you can find the link, etc., and sign up by the 11th, because we will not be able to add you last minute like we sometimes do for these brackets. But I am going to send you all over to TNS and see most of you next week.
See you later. Thanks for everything.
Bye, y'all.